Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. Mimi, congrats on first. Enjoy the points. Base Cornet, welcome in as well. Let me grab my controller. Alright. How's everyone doing today? I'm just gonna switch my phone over to some Honkai Star Rail. Hey, Dorolo. Welcome in. Also, Dorolo, you're missing a tail. Let me see here. Dorolo had the most viewed clip of last week, so they get a gifted sub.
Zappy!
Tanuki TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Darilo17.
Let's see here. Hey, Lana Bird, welcome in. Thank you for the redeem. Let's see which hat is. I don't have a Genshin hat yet. I do have a Honkai Star Rail hat. I don't know if I would call it a hat, but I'm counting it. It counts. You might dye your hair. Remember when I dyed my hair? Alright. I'm a conductor now, guys. Yeah, I dyed my hair for a year, blonde with highlights. So that was interesting. Alright. Paper towel? Not here. Why? Alright, use that as your hat. No, I mean I have the pom-pom ears and hat. It's kind of a hat. They should have just like, I mean, we already have the ears. They might have just have given him the full-on hat. For my next season, it might be navy blue or purple, like a dark, pretty purple highlights. Oh, okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, I went blonde for a year, guys. I do miss it. Maybe one day again. All right. But yeah, we're on Genshin today, just kind of prepping for Luna 3. We also have monthlies tomorrow. We get 10 free polls, 5 intertwined fates, and 10 the regular ones. Make sure you guys claim your Hoyo Lab daily check-in rewards. Are you doing that, Base Cornets? Getting your daily check-in rewards? Might need to go to the hospital tomorrow. Both my arms and hands are kind of in a bit of pain. Not sure why. I mean, it's always good to check things out if you're not sure. Like if you're feeling like something's off, then yeah, it's always good to at least get it checked out. What just happened? The heck? It's weird. I used the compass and it didn't do anything. Can't even switch items. What the heck? Please try again later. Something's going on. Why can't I use a compass? 2 days till Duran Dragon. Welcome in. 290 stream streak. Sound like no sleep till Brooklyn. I hope there's nothing wrong. I'll go tomorrow since I'm using some leftover meds that my mom had. Yeah. Hopefully nothing's wrong and hopefully it's just some weird anomaly, but it's always good to get checked out if you're ever not sure. Okay, why am I... See, it's not doing anything. What's going on? Your ping's... Oh, it is high. What the heck? Let me close the game and restart it. Hang on. That is very high. You're right. I didn't even notice that. Because I rarely have to check on that. Doodles, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're restarting the game because my ping was very high and stuff wasn't working. Oh, where's my audio? Guys, 100%ed Fontaine. And by 100%, I mean the map says I'm 100%, and the Hoya Lab interactive map says I'm 100%. I am still missing whatever chest that you get from the Fontaine Institute's quest, but supposedly I have everything else now. It is still on the high side. It's a little lower. What is going on? Usually it's like around 100 or less. There we go. It's still in the yellow. How's it going, Doodles? I'll play some Pokemon Emerald for nostalgia. I like Emerald. I like Platinum better, but Emerald's when I got back into Pokemon after kind of like skipping Gen 2 at the time. Like I tried Gen 2, the whole daytime nighttime thing kind of threw me off, and then I was like, this is different than what I used to, and then I just kind of stopped playing. Let's see. Base Content says, actually, I might dye my ends purple and Ritz blue. One thing I didn't like when I was dyeing my and back when I dyed my hair like blonde for a year was because I have obviously darker hair. Once the roots grow back in, it's like extremely. You can easily tell. Take me up. Okay, ping is much better now. It's like 50. So and then it was. Like, people who dye their hair all the time, it's like, guys, that's expensive. That's expensive. I feel at home whenever I play Gen 3. The trumpets are also very nice. Let's fly. Well, the only time that I would say that. Alright, we're looking for... Yeah, Liyue is the only place that I haven't 100%ed according to the map. And by Liyue, I mean also Chenyuvale. So, ooh, Expedition Awards. Bum, bum, bum. Made an interesting choice today. What'd you do? My mom doesn't want me dyeing my hair because my mom said my hair is really pretty. Is a really pretty color, and I shouldn't make it unhealthy. I mean, that's true. Yeah, things are sluggish today, huh? Look at this. Come on. If I ever dye my hair, but yeah, if I'm going black with red highlights. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Okay, this game is sluggish today. Should we switch to something else? Look how sluggish this is. What's my ping now? 300 again. What is going on? Is this a problem for anyone else right now, or is it just me? Like blue or purple would suit me better. Bum, bum, bum. This is so sluggish. What's going on? It's been 5 minutes. Can I take off the pom-pom ears? I wonder if they make a Genshin hat. Or a headpiece of any kind. Because again, I got the pom-pom ears from like TwitchCon. Genshin lagging a bit? A little bit, it seems like. Well, my ping is almost 400. It was at like 600 at one point. Is anyone else having an issue? Or no? Basically, how are you doing with Archon Quest? Just a little? Is it lagging for you, or are you just commenting that it's lagging for me? Charlotte, welcome in. How you doing today? Like, who's on right now? Doesn't even load. There's quite a few people on. I wonder if they're having any issues. But game is laggy right now. Actually, I'm looking at Star Rail right now. My ping over there is 235. So it's not just Genshin, but Uma too. Oh, Uma's having an issue? It was sluggish earlier too. I wonder why. Chile, though clearly not city of broad shoulders, Chile.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude.
Why?
can
How
bring
cold is it
some
for you?
perspective.
It's like 12 degrees here. Bum, 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 bum. So I was actually kind of like, I have like 3 layers of blankets, but I was like, my feet were freezing last night. I was like, Star kept crashing on me. Star's been fine for me today, but I haven't noticed the ping. Like right now, it looks like it's getting better. Actually, both of them look like it's getting. It's let's see, it was sluggish. I didn't know Genshin was acting up too. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. Genshin got crashing on me earlier or freezing. 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Like that's definitely like start wearing your winter coat weather, but I would love it to be 50 right now as opposed to 12 degrees.
Myself long ago.
Working on the Archon
Allowed
quest, but my
myself to be
game
led by the
froze, so I
whispers
got
of the
off and went
abyss.
to div.
Surviving is tough.
Yeah, it
Taming
seems
beast
like it's
form
a wide issue where
is
everyone's
tougher.
having lag issues. Right now, you can see my ping in the top right there. It's about 50 milliseconds, which is actually good. But again, it got good like this about a couple minutes ago, but it's also been dipping down to like really bad. So we'll see. You're able to check out the video. Yeah, I was able to check it out. That was actually pretty cool. I was impressed that they were able to get that sound out of it. Oh, that's an L. Okay. Should probably use a capital L. Oh, I only got 1 star on that. Let me see. Guys, I'm so close to actually getting this 12th star. Or this 12th one. Let me switch to the teams. There's a YouTuber, a professional musician. I was on a band called Sungazer. Electronic jazz fusion. I can't say I've listened to jazz fusion much. The thing is holding up for now. So at least at the very least we'll get our dailies done. He's around 150 on my phone, which I think is worse than normal. It's not bad. It's jumping into the red on occasion. Okay, at the moment it looks like mine's okay at around like 50 or 60, which is close to what it usually is for me. Maybe even a little bit lower than what it normally is. But yeah, it was. You guys saw it was like close to like 400 for a while.
Here, right now. Emerge.
Let's see. I started a lot later than I was hoping today.
Come on out.
So I was hoping to do one of the longer quests, either the Fontaine Institute's Research Institute quest, or because we did unlock the Sino quest at one point for one of the Lunar events recently that was technically supposed to happen after. So I was like, oh, we could do either of those, but then I started later than I was hoping, so I don't know what to do today. Maybe we should just work on 100%ing Liyue, or I could start the Fontaine Research Institute quest and just do part of it. But I like how the last few streams, like, I did specific quests and I could put that in the title, especially when I upload the VOD to YouTube. But you know the teaser you sent out? What are you talking about? I don't get it at all.
Right now. Emerge. Hold that pose.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Hard hitting it.
Ow.
Take me up.
Take a break from practicing bass for a bit. My index and middle fingers are a bit sore from all the popping. Despite what?
Open fire.
Oh, you're going off a movie? You'll not get better at your instrument if you're hurting yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. You want to go a little bit past like what your comfort zone is, but then don't like injure yourself. I don't get it. So what is your understanding of that teaser? Remember, we're not reviewing the show, but we're just giving you guys a little bit of information about it that we're hoping will get you guys excited. Let's head back to our info on the Inquire Band and Firelight text. That's the point of a teaser. Meant to kind of tease some information without giving away too much. Collect our daily. Apparently I didn't collect my dailies on Wednesday. Or Thursday. According to the thing. That's okay. So, more information soon, Base Cornet. More info soon. You guys might even see me on Thursday.
Add astro.
How about 6 classes worth of schoolwork tomorrow? Oof. And I have 2 weeks of work. I have 2 weeks to work on my Argenti doc. Clearly, I'm gonna pick the more responsible of the two and work on my Argenti doc. Hey, as long as you know you can finish in time.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You know when the show reveal is? Do I know? Yes. Are we gonna say anything about it right now? No. Decided the strings I want are... Yeah, you mentioned, yeah. All the soft buttery feel of the flat one strings, but with the punchy tone of round one strings. So this resets tomorrow. So who should I go for next? Did we decide Yaimiko? Because I actually use them. It was either Yaimiko or Jean. Yes, I know it was Redeem. I just want to see my choices. Ugh. Whatever. Oh, where was it on? Did you check out the streamer? Yes, I did. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a chance to raid them at some point. Do I know? Do I know what? Why did the burnout have to hit a week before final? Did you manage to finish what you were working on stuff for today, right? Did you manage to finish that? Do you work with Nintendo or Hoyo or something every time a new Fire Emblem game comes out or Hoyo stuff? You seem to know it all. That's Sunroad, of course. I used to work in the industry as a game journalist. So I don't work for those companies, but I work with them and do things like interviews and reviews and previews and stuff like that. So yeah, I've worked in the industry for... Let's see. Well, a long time, which is, let's say that. I've worked in the industry for a long, long time. So, and I still have a lot of my contacts, so.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
So no, not just a devoted
I cannot
fan.
help but be stirred.
All right. What's going on here? If it's like after school, I have to know when it's a week before. I know it would make god tier phones. Is it just Fire Emblem or Hoyo also? What do you mean? They're both. I mean, they're both in the game industry. So what does that tell you? Is the rookie numbers? I mean the temperature. For November, that's pretty cold for November. When we get to like February, like Chicago can hit wind chills of like -40, which by the way I never have to specify if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit because that's the same for both. But yeah, for November this is pretty cold. Destiny. Basically, even if you're not affiliated with them anymore, you had contacts. That's why you knew about the new Fire Emblem game stuff. No comment. Or I can't go. No, that's Hawaiian English for I don't care. I read it as I know care with care as care read as Kea. Sorry, my headphones were being weird the whole time you said that. I didn't hear what you said at all. For which one? Oh, the question I was asking you. I was thinking like, you mentioned having you needed to finish a lot of stuff for today. Did you manage to do okay on that?
If you ever have any
Let's see here. I
questions
figured as
about
much.
the
I just
realm
didn't know if
within,
it meant the entire
you may
industry.
ask
I mean,
me.
when we started the Tanuki, we focused primarily on Nintendo platforms. But then within, I think it was about 3 years in, we expanded to cover basically the entire game industry as a whole. Still focusing primarily on like consoles and handhelds, but we would obviously cover, you know, PC stuff from time to time as well. Let's see here. Wait, the show reveal is before break though. Wait, what? Who said what? I just said I know when it is. I didn't say we were saying anything about when it is yet though. I'll take that as yes anyways. It's not like I'm asking about leaks. Kind of, sort of. I got started and then got a 3-day extension. Oh, that's good then. Would you have finished in time? Well, something I picked up from all those streams of the game Dispatch. I don't remember playing on that stream. It's not the sort of programming you run here. My brain autocorrected it to I Nokia. Would you guys ever repeat a show? I mean, not while I'm around. There was one. What was it? There was one show idea that my predecessor wanted to do a few years ago, and I'm trying to remember when. And I was like, we can't do that. The school's done that before. And he was like, when? Because like he'd been there for a while too at that point. But then I was like, oh, it was something like it was like 1990 something, 1991 or something. And he was like, that was like 20 years ago. Blah 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 blah. So, but yeah. So while I'm around, don't expect us to do anything that I know Stag has done in the past. All right, collected my stuff from the teapots. Let's see, we're working on Liyue or are we working on quests? What do you guys think? Because it's 8:40. I don't know how much of the Fontaine. I don't know how long the Fontaine Institute quest is. I also have the Sino quest unlocked. We could do that. That one might be shorter, at least the part 1. Because we did unlock it. So part 1 might be shorter. I don't know. What do you guys think? Absolutely not. Oops. Well, good for the extension then. Work on Liyue, Dragon says. We should do Tron for the next show. We did Tron for the last show. Also figures that you are also very strict about emulators in your stream because you worked with them before. That and I mean, yeah, because like again, when you know the people that work on these games and pour their heart and soul into that, it's like, and you hear about people just kind of like, just very casually talking about, yeah, oh yeah, I emulate because I don't want to pay for games. Then I know it's not like my work that's impacted, but like because I know the people, some of them very close, it's like I do kind of take it personally when people are just kind of like very casually stealing games. Ad break. Tron is peak. I love Tron. It's my new obsession. I'm a huge Avenger. But here's the thing: if you love that show, wouldn't it make sense that if we pick, 3 different shows, you might end up loving those as well? So let's see. Dragon says
You lose your way,
Liyue. Let's work on.
Gaining some altitude can
The thing is,
bring
I don't
some
know where to
respect.
find stuff. Dream shows Avengers, and I know I might ever do it, but Tron recommend switched on Bach. It's recorded by the same person who wrote the score for the original Tron, Wendy Carlos. Because I don't even know where to start searching for stuff here, guys. I wonder if there's stuff floating in the waters. By the way, when I say Liyue, I also mean Chen Yu Vale. I also mean the chasm here. This one's at 95% though, at least. It's close. And usually once you're at least at 90%, it'll find like the smaller things like the boxes of Mora and stuff like that. So maybe we should get the ones that are less than 90. Like up here, Chen Yu Vale, I got 2 areas that are like 70. They need to make because they don't have like a resonance stone for Chen Yu Vale's thing. Like this thing, the spirit carp. No offense whatsoever to your workers. No one mind buying the consoles in games if I had the funds. Just that I have some finance issues, unlike you guys here. Oh yeah, no worries. Unfortunately, only Carlos's music isn't on streaming platforms. You have to go old school and get a physical copy. So I have to resort to emulation sometimes. I know it's okay. So that's one situation. But what I mean is like there are people who have the means, but then they're like, oh, I'm not gonna pay for this because I don't want to, or because like they feel like, oh, they make $1 billion anyway, so why should they're not gonna care if I pay. Like that's the kind of attitude that I have a problem with. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, but they need a resonance stone for the spirit carps because I have no idea how to find them. I feel like I'm being too afraid to move on or change. Luckily,
Let's fly.
we pick the shows for you. Does that look like a puzzle? Maybe? No, it's just a bunch of enemies. You have to get used to like being able to know what to look for in terms of like puzzles in each area. The thing is, I don't know for these ones if I finish these. We Adventure for 4 years straight, like the theme song. Personally, I do want to play, and I do want to buy the game as a console, but due to my situation, I had no choice. No, yeah, I get that. But do you understand like the one that like so again, I have an issue with people that are like, oh, they make a ton of money already. What does it matter? Like I don't want to have to pay for the game, so I'm just gonna take it. So that's the kind of attitude I have an issue with, which is different and it makes sense. Because like again, yes, they make a lot of money, but these are also still people's like livelihoods. So, because when you have people that start treating it like that, you're basically saying that art it's entertainment, but it's not, something that can provide a living. Yeah, I understand the ones you meant. I'm just saying I'm not amongst the ones you described. Yeah. I had to change the music in my teapot away from the anniversary theme because every time I entered the teapot, I had to listen to the full thing. Wait, the whole thing plays. I'm getting more and more excited about 3.8 as the days goes on. Remember, 3.8 is like a slight pivot from what we've gotten used to over the past year, at least before we head to 4.0. Have you done How to Train Your Dragon one? No. But there's not a ton you can do with that idea. I did put, or at least I started putting the music for that one in our, so we use an app for all our, like, music and warm-ups and pep tunes and stuff like that. Can I aim this anywhere? Or is this one of the ones that, like, shoots, like, 3 of them? Oh. Well, then. Where am I supposed to go? These things are not intuitive. What is that thing? Alright, let's go take care of those guys.
Take me up. Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye!
Start challenge? What kind of challenge are we talking about? I'll have to get over there? What the frick? What? Hold on. How do I do this? Oh my god. Let's start this over. Now what? I have to go over there? What? Oh my god. Ooh, precious chest. Is gonna be harder than Tron? Probably.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but
Taylor Swift song plays. I really like
luckily
Taylor
for
Swift.
you,
No one's surprised.
I
Apparently,
only
Taylor
need this
Swift was
stuff.
abandoned in high school. Oof, we are not doing well in Star already now, huh? Is this still part of Chen Vale? I think it is. Yeah. But barely. Ping's starting to climb up a little higher here. In case you missed mine, what did I say here? But yeah, thank you for understanding. Not relating me to them. No, I get it. Yeah. I want to get Boot Hill, so I'm excited to return to Penacony. How to Train Your Dragon has my all-time favorite soundtrack. I wonder what my all-time favorite soundtrack would be.
take me up.
Gonna die if it's harder. I struggle with marching Tron so much. Yes, but now you've got, you know, experience under your belt. You're gonna be like acting like an expert to all the newbies. What is this? Is this just to help me jump higher? So if it was in the wind section, either flute or clarinet, I don't know. I mean, in one of her music videos, she plays a clarinet.
Right now. Strike a pose. Say cheese.
Ow.
Shoot bomb. Let's fly. Open fire. Bullseye.
Let's go off at marching. I mean, you have half a year to practice. Hey, dragon. Be a clarinet section next year or low brass. Don't want to be with low brass. I mean, if the band gets bigger, we used to have instead of like one low wind section, there was low brass and low woodwinds because we had enough low woodwinds to make an entire section. There's nothing here. Have one of those nerd glasses in the video. Yep.
Take me up.
What's wrong with low brass? In most marching bands, they're typically like the ones who kind of like mess around, goof off. But yeah, we used to have a whole like low wind section that used to be made up of. So we had a couple bass clarinets. So we had a couple bari saxes, a couple tenor saxes. Oh man, I just got reminded. Thank you for this, by the way. I just got reminded of the one year we had a bassoon in the marching band show, and an oboe. Never again, guys. Never again. Collect 13 geoparticles within. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Just thinking, marching the most random instruments. Interesting, interesting. Alright, Dragon, let me know if you find anything. I feel like Chinyu Vale is like one of the hardest places to search for stuff because, again, there's no resonance stone for the spirit carps. Carp? I wonder if that has anything there. Random sword. Should I grab the sword? What happens when I grab this sword here? Ancient Swordman's Inscriptions 3. Sword dancing beneath the autumn moon, soaring song and incessant sighs. Where the Adepti live near the waters clear, where the Adepti live near waters clear, where the white stones stand so tall. I remove my hat and drink to you. What? Sweet.
Ooh, shiny. It's
All right.
so pretty.
If you see random stones in the ground, guys, they might have a treasure chest. Marching Piccolo. Do you play flute? We had Piccolo last year. And the Piccolo player was our band guide at U of I this year, guys.
Take me up.
Challenge on me, let's go! Where are you? There's also one at the top of that mountain. Reach the target location. Where the... That's easy enough. Thank goodness for Chaska. What's this? Activate. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, just back.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora.
Flute clarinet,
huh?
bass clarinet, E5 clarinet. No one wants to play E5 clarinet. And low C and alto sax and tenor sax. Can play mainly all woodwinds except bassoon. Bassoon. Okay, so when you guys go to school to be a band director, like I did, they make you learn all the band instruments, at least to like a second or third year proficiency level, right? Because you gotta be able to teach the basics, right? So I had to take methods classes for all of the instruments. Bassoon was one of the most fun instruments I've ever played. Like, I don't know. The fact that like I went from not having to like use my right thumb for anything on other instruments except for holding it up to like playing 5 different keys with my right thumb, for some reason that was a fun experience. Let's see here. If it didn't require so much air, I might consider taking up the baritone saxophone. You get used to it. You build up that lung capacity, or you circular reed, but that's very hard on instruments with lower resistance, like flute or tuba. It's the most interesting sounding. Not to mention that the baritone sax, the bari sax is massive. It's not that big. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, so yeah, we have to use all 3. I wonder which one's closer. Yay. Daito, welcome in. Are you winning? Yes, kind of, sort of.
Shiny.
We're exploring
It's so
Chinyu Vale. What are we up to? We went up 1%. We're at 75% in this area. 75, 74, and 87 in Chinyu Vale. I can play Barry, but I don't like how big it is. It's almost bigger than me. It's bigger than any other instrument I played, except maybe bass. Have you played a string bass, double bass? Thank you for the hydrate, posture check, and stretch. Actually, when was the last time I charged my water bottle? I'll do that right now. Plug it in, plug it in. Size matters not. In middle school, I knew a tiny girl who played tuba. Oh yeah, we've had fairly short sousaphone players that are like 5 feet or whatever. Actually, one of them that I like, one of the ones who were when I was in high school. Let's see, they're both 2 years older than me. One tuba was her main instruments, and she had to be like 4'11", maybe 5 foot at most. And then during the marching band season, she would play sousaphone. And then one of her best friends was a flute player in concert band, and then she decided, hey, I'm gonna march sousaphone for marching band. Found a sword you can interact with. Let's go. Oops, that's not it. Yeah, those give chests apparently. At least the one that we found earlier. Upright bass, never played that. It's a completely different skill set than electric bass. Yeah. Again, when I took methods classes in college, I did take cello and bass. You're not required to take those as a band major, but that was all that was left that I hadn't taken. So I was like, all right, taking cello and bass. So I got to play both those and learn how to teach those. What? That's all? It just gave me a weapon. 3-star weapon. All right. Well, that's okay. Oop, another one. And another one. It's like that. You know that Family Guy episode with what's the actor's name? Treasure Hoarder's Notes. Are you serious? I managed to follow the treasure map to this place, but I ran into the miasma, and then got chased across 3 mountains by some crazy monsters. They say that the second key in this area has yet to be found, and that the first is now lost. Just my luck, just my rotten luck. Something to make up an excuse for the boss. I know. I'll just say I found the treasure, but it was completely empty. It was all a load of tripe made up to trick fools by a bunch of stinking stupid liars. So that means there's a key somewhere nearby? Try playing bass cornet one time and he hated it. Well, he's a brass player. Yeah, when I played it, I was fine with bass cornet. I wonder if these swords lead anywhere. It's like, yeah, like I said, that one Family Guy episode with what's that actor's name? I think he voiced himself, but he's like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, and then Peter trapped him in like an animal trap.
Take me up.
Miasma, this isn't a hollow. We don't know that. What's this guy lighting up here?
Open fire.
He's got a light on him. Why?
Emerge. Right
You guys see
here.
that above his
Emerge.
head? He's significant somehow. Somehow. Source of the miasma has been exposed. What does that mean? Oh, hey guys. More enemies. Great. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Let's see. Everything slimes.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
That moves fast.
Open fire.
Source of miasma has been found. Use your adeptal energy. What adeptal energy? Oh, that one. Oh, hey, really big guy.
Right here. Open fire.
Ah, a Geo Bishop. Oh, we fought those before. pile more rocks, I'll be right
now.
there.
Emerge right now. Let's fly. Open fire.
Yeah, playing this one makes me happy. That's good.
Locked on.
Hey, you got a chest. Yeah.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but
Right.
luckily for you,
Are we done here?
I don't really need this stuff.
To the Mora rock. Catch up with chat too. Tunika's following the path of the sword. I was. Direction pluck it's different on a double base for another no frets, so I have to go off my ear. You don't have to go off your ear. You basically get used to the hand positions. Same thing with like anything that involves hand positions like that. Yeah, I mean a lot of guitars make it easy because they have the frets, but like things like your typical string instruments or something like a trombone, for example, like you learn positions and you learn kind of the feel of like where each position is and like the size of the the difference between each note. So it's just something you kind of get used to. That's why like scaled instruments for things like violin or guitar or something like that can end up throwing people off. Let's see. Pushing through the strings and landing on the one above it. One issue I had about the bass cornet was this one girl got mad. She said how I
I'd have
stole
lost
her
myself long ago
spots.
if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
I mean,
Surviving is
it's
tough.
not their spot to
Taming the
own.
beast within is tougher.
Take me up.
Let me up. Guess I could have just taken the waypoint.
Let's fly.
Think this guy's significant at all? He's just sitting in the middle of a training ground.
Take me up.
Stone Seal Lolaturl?
Open fire. Bullseye.
Knock him down.
Again.
Okay. Interesting. Was I could get to a double bass's tone and as an electric bass player as if I had a fretless bass. Yeah, with flat wound or even tape on strings. Welcome back. Looking for any kind of puzzle or I'm sorry for hurting her, but she's me. They'll get over it. Same with hand positions on the ways. Yeah, so like hand positions on any of the typical like the string quartet, or things like even like trombone. Hand positions are something that you just kind of learn, so you get the feel for. It's not so much playing by ear, although that obviously is a big part of it. Oh, I wonder if there's a series of these guys. I have to take them all out. Or is that the one I just took out? No, it's not. So, yeah, it's just something you get used to. So, like, I had to learn the hand positions on cello, on bass, on trombone.
Right here. Emerge.
I too thought at like one point I thought like, oh, there's gotta be a secret to like how trombones remember the positions. Nope, you just gotta learn the feel for how far, because like obviously each note is not the same distance from each other physically.
Right now.
When you think of things like half steps and whole steps, obviously that factors into it. Pink Diamond, welcome in. How you doing today? We're doing some Liyue exploration here. I managed 100% Fontaine. And my ping is a little on the high side right now. Right now we're in Chenyu Vale. Even so, there's still the issue of Arco. I wouldn't know what to do with a bowl. Oh, with a bow. With a bow. Okay. Can you review my characters? Flint's, it's work in progress. Is that the same one we saw the other day? I can take a look in a second. Is it the one you've mostly been working on? Have I done this one? I thought I did this one. Could have sworn I did this one. Hey, I still have a class to teach. Don't touch me. Put me back on the podium right this instant. Oh, I thought we did this. With the blocking arc repaired, no need to worry about being carried away by the wind. I'll start my lecture. Well, it goes here.
Take me up.
Have I done this one? See, like, I wish I already have. Yeah, I have your profile now. I thought we looked at it before, but I can take a look again in a second. I'm just trying to figure out if we did this one or not. Wish I could tell.
Let's fly.
Maybe I have? I don't know. Oh, 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 oh. Spirit carp. Where? Do we see it?
Take me up.
What is this? What? Ah. Yay! Oh, 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 where? Was that always there?
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never
We are
have too
now
much more.
at 77%. Bass player I love from the hard bop era of jazz did play Arco as much as he played pizzicato, played Paul Chambers, and then of course there's the other elephant in the room with double bass, the weight. It's actually not that heavy; it's pretty light. You got to make sure you carry it a certain way though, because obviously it's the weight is more on the bottom than it is on top. So like a cello, you can just hold it by the neck and that's fine. With the bass, you got to make sure you hold like the actual instrument. Speaking of string quartet, I've composed a piece for string quartet, also chest. I'll be right there. Check my character. I'm gonna go in a second. I was just in the middle of finishing a puzzle. What's that? Oh, what's that? Hold on. What is this? What is this? We're gonna come back there in a little bit.
Let's fly.
Oh, hang on, Dragon. I'll be right there again. Hold on. There's a thing here. Ah, leave me alone, boar. Oh, it disappeared on me. What? Is that it? Oh, it's still there. Oh, you moved on me. Yes. Cindy, how's it going? Can't wait till Farina Banner again. Probably be like almost a year away. It's meant to lean slightly toward the player right, almost like a wrestling. Yes, when you're playing it, yes. What do I do with this? Whoa, well, what's that noise? There's another chest down there. How do I get this one? To me, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, again, yeah, it's not like their spot to own, but they'll eventually get over it. They'll mature and get over it eventually. What's this here? Someone's notes. Due to the appearance of wild beasts and collapsing structures, we put an urgent stop to excavations of the Chisang Wall. We'll summon everyone back to base camp and reconvene there. The Sumter Beast merchant team will arrive through the mountain tunnels. Our comrades should prepare to receive them. Also get Wu the Seventh roll. Get Wu the Seventh to roll the wine barrel in the cave cave away. The boss doesn't want to see it. Page remains unfinished. The writing process appears to have been forcibly interrupted. Forcibly? What do I do with the chest here? Maybe we have to deal with this chest down here first. Who am I? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, it keeps falling on my head. Who am I? 2, 4, 6, 1.
Open fire! Right here, right now. Emerge.
You know what I'm doing? Oh, I didn't even read all that.
Well, what do we have here?
Alright, what's this? Let's see. Is this a key? Strange key. Oh. Something with me or her. And Amelia described plucking action on double bass as being something like whipping through the string. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's a close description. And it's meant to have sort of a chicken wing shape. I mean, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Again,
War makes a lot of problems go.
I don't know if I would describe it like that, but yeah, compared to like how you're probably used to on an electric bass, that's probably close. Oh, I can't do that one. So let me mark this on the map.
Take me up.
Done found rock sword. Okay. You on top of that? No. Alright, and then Pink, what are you working on in Genshin right now? Like, what's your main goal at the moment? Ooh. Ancient Swordsman Inscriptions 4. This one probably has a treasure chest. The mountains are stained green by the verdant flow. Actually, let me look this up. Ancient Swordsman's Inscriptions. Because there's probably 1 and 2. We found 3 and 4 so far. Genshin. Ancient. See if I can spell ancient properly. Swordsman's Inscriptions. The mountains are stained green by the verdant flow. The wilds consume the woodsman's home. Mist and rain shroud the fishing boat. Yay!
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Take it with a grain of salt. Neely freely admits that he doesn't play double bass and actually has a story about wherein he was fired from a gig because he had mistakenly been hired to play classical double bass. Alright, let's take a look at Pink's flints here. Again, I don't have flints, so I'm not like an expert on them. Okay, it looks like they have a proper artifact set. That's good.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Alright, you gotta get these talents leveled up, Pink. Let's see, do you know what characters are gonna be on the next banner? Yeah, Durin and Venti. If you want, guys, again, I have this public spreadsheet that I have You guys are welcome to use it. I use it to keep track of announced banners, and because Hoyo is basically like clockwork, they're very easy to predict when banners are coming, and for the most part, we can pretty much predict what or like when characters might be up for a rerun at some point. So here's the link if you guys want to bookmark this. I should probably make that like a command in the chat. I gotta remember to do that. But yeah, Pink, I would level up the talents, but it's good that you got a proper artifact set on them now. And so it looks like they're mostly leveled up here. When's Farina? Farina just ran. Like they were the most they were the previous banner, so it's gonna be like another year again. Or yeah, not maybe like a year, but like probably 9 months, because Archons typically only run once per year. Yeah, when did Farina last run before that? March. So they ran in March, and then they just ran again in October. So what is that? That's 7 months. So I would expect Farina again maybe early in Snezhnaya, which could be like August. Yeah, could be as early as August. Real issue was got mad at me because I would always practice and stuff, and she was a good player. She was percent only she wouldn't practice, and she would wait for it to be given to her. No, I get that. I get that. Oh my God, what's up? What's up? Pink, are you still here? Did you hear me? I don't know if they heard me. All right. All ancient sword inscription locations. Yeah, we're looking that up. How many are there? Looks like there's 5. And I might have gotten some previously, but I don't know.
When you lose your
there's
way,
reason enough for me to
gaining some
take up double
altitude
base.
can
The
bring
cheapest
some
one I can find on
perspective.
Sweetwater is almost 2.5k, and that's a 3/4 size. Yeah, again, I wouldn't go for like not a full size, because again, that impacts the distance of the various positions. Because it's all physics. Like when like octave is halfway on the string, and then another octave would be half of half, and so on. Wouldn't that be a reason to not take up double bass? All right, let's see here. So we found 3 and 4. Let's see if I can find these other ones. Looks like it's around here-ish. Straight north.
Let's fly.
Come fly with me. Let's fly away. There's a Mora stone. Where's the sword? Do we see it? Is it inside this cave that I just found?
Take me up.
Check my characters. Yes. Did you not hear me? I'll go back. Hold on. Check if I'm gonna, because I didn't see it. Okay, I'll go in a second. Cresting the blade, singing I go, to cleave dragons and drink their blood. The divine light, like flowing lightning, like a frigid wave, threatens to smash the mountains. Beneath Mount Tianheng, I slay tigers, the scaled beasts I skewer amidst the sea of clouds. When I return crowned in success, we shall live at ease. Looks like I already got the thing for that one. You got a chest there? Okay, I'll be right there. What is this place? Oh, I've probably been here. There's a waypoint already. Where are you? You check that. I'm checking in a second, Pink. You gotta be patient. Let's see here. Oh, there's a chest right there too. And oh, C6 venti. How many are you at? Well, there's a spirit carp there somewhere over there.
Show them. Right now. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Locked on! Open fire!
Finally. Done.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty. Take me up! Open fire!
Alright, this is a puzzle. I'm gonna come back to this one in a second. There's a chest over there too. There's a whole bunch in this area. Must have missed this.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much
Eh,
more.
looks like something strange fell onto the ground. Ruined machine core. Am I supposed to put it in one of these guys? Can't wait for Capitano to run. He should be asleep, right? We'll see. We'll see. I, for one, think he will be playable eventually, but I don't know. That could just be me being hopeful. Oh, there's a more thing over here, and another one. Where's this one? Is it above me? Where is it? Wait, what do I do with that? Oh. What do I do with that? What? No.
Take me up!
Maybe here. No. Aha, there we go. Nope.
Let's fly!
Nope. Yeah, see, they auto fix themselves when they're in the right spot. All right, Pink, are you here? So I'm gonna check it again.
Take me up!
But if you're not here, let's see. Trapped as though since stays primeval, like the what? Come on, man. It's not the place I am to guard. That's yeah, you didn't let me read. Like the moonlight shining through clouds become feeble as the water of the waves trapped. Amid beach sand crystals, hoping my brother will, from his this prison, offer retrieval, returning me to the left of the altar to suppress evil. My left or your left? Stench of evil here is overflowing. Be careful, my brother. Could be that the monsters will be drawn to the area around the stone arch. Ah.
Emerge. Right now.
Guardians have returned to the
Emerge.
rightful post. Flee, foul demons. Pink, are you here?
Locked on!
Yeah, okay. After I beat
Right
this
now.
enemy, I'm gonna read it again.
Take me up!
Underhelm Wall Betrayal.
Hold on to your hats.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Can I add my phone? Okay. So check again. So I was saying for yours, it looks like you've been busy building them up, which is good. They have, it looks like they have the appropriate artifact sets, and they those artifacts are mostly leveled up. Looks like one of them wasn't. I don't know if this is just a placeholder for you or what, but make sure that's leveled up. Make sure you level up the talents. I don't know what Flint's wants to prioritize, whether it's skill or burst or normal.
These days.
But right now they're only 333.
Any conflicts around?
If you have
I'm
the
in the mood for
resources
some
farmed already,
peacemaking.
I would. Let me just look up Flint's. See what he wants. Flint's. So we can look up talent priority here. Check the details. I'll check that in a second. I want to see what he wants to prioritize here, because you really got to level up the talents. It says here he wants to prioritize his burst first, so the one that says cometh the night. So level up that one first, and then skill second, and normal attack should be third. So if you can get his to at least 3, 9, and 9, so normal to level 6, 9, 9. So get his normal up to level 6 at least. That's what I would do. And then the skill and the burst up to level 9. Any help? Can you join my world? Not yet, but I can help you out in a bit after I'm done with what I'm doing. So if you're still on when I'm done with what I'm doing, then yes. Did I catch up in everything else? Can't wait for Capitano. Yeah, I think if they run in Natlan, I think they're gonna rerun alongside Moika's rerun, Cine. And right now I have Moika's rerun penciled in for
myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
for Luna 6, which would be April 7th. Although
Taming the beast within
we'll see.
is tougher.
Because I have Raiden penciled in for Luna 5, because obviously Columbian is going to be Luna 4 most likely. And I have Raiden penciled in for Luna 5, so right now I have Moika penciled in for Luna 6. I just leveled level 90 Venti. Let's go. Alright, let's see. There's 2 of the spirit carps nearby. I don't see this one. Is it under me somewhere? How do we get under? Cat becomes playable. I don't think it's going to be for a while. I'm just saying, like, if they run during Nod Cry, which I don't know if they will, but if they do, I think it would be alongside Moika's. But, like, look how long it took for us to get, like, Shen Yun playable after Liyue. Think about that, guys. And even then, they didn't even have a design up until their actual playable release. I don't know how to get this one. Where is this one? Is it above me? Is it inside this thing? Like, where is it? I don't think it's above me. Like I would see it. Still don't have Dane. Dane is one of those characters that comes back every year, so I think, and they're like the narrator of the whole thing too. So. They're one that I'm sure will get playable at some point, but it's not going to be until maybe during, like, after Snezhnaya. Because if you look at the old, I forgot what it was called. They had like a little video that kind of teased like everything in like this main story. And they kind of, after Snezhnaya, although they didn't have Nightcry because Nightcry was kind of like a last minute decision to kind of like tie up loose story threads. They said that the next chapter after Snezhnaya would be Khaenri'ah, so maybe they're playable then. Maybe they're... Wait, well, I don't know. If we go to Khaenri'ah, guys, who do you think is the equivalent of the Archon? Oh, is that it? Let's sure if you read my other message, but Sweetwater doesn't sell full-size double bases. Oh, what? Need pyro, probably? Or can I just, like... Oh, I just do that. Ta-da. Alright, obtain the spirit card. Now, how do I get that chest?
Take me up.
Take me up, take me up inside. You think Dane would be the closest thing to an Archon? Thing is, we know that like, he's like the captain of the guard, but I don't know who like. Don't know what the difference is, but Spalding apparently plays a 7th, 8th size base. I mean, the difference is that it's smaller. That's all. If I'm being honest, I do not know what that place looks like. Conria? No one does. Well, we have some inkling of an idea. Are you caught up in story, Cindy? Pink, have you joined our Discord? We got a lot of people that play Genshin in our Discord, so if you ever need help and I'm not around, you can always ask there too. It's just that right now I'm going through my world here with Dragon to hopefully find more stuff in Liyue. How do I get this chest? There's no puzzles around. What do I do? I want it. What do I do with that thing? Sit. What do I do? Always plays the fretless variety, be it 4-string or 5-string. So they probably maybe have a background in playing playing a double bass, a string bass, so they probably are just used to it. Maybe not like world-wise, but he's not going to be the god of it, but there's a high chance he's the focus character. I could see that. One day, can you see if you can get... Thank you for putting in caps. I think most people just call most people online, like, we haven't rated them in a while, but Bex, I'm always like, hanging out in their streams when I'm not streaming and if they're on, but they're actually, let me see if they're on right now. They often stream Disney Dreamlights, and there's a few other people like Nikki13 that also streams Disney Dreamlights. So let me see. Because I don't have any experience with the instruments, but what do you mean by string bass? That's usually like what you're calling a double bass. Is essentially when you hear the term string bass, that's usually what we typically call it in like an orchestra setting.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Oop. Doesn't look like they're on right now. But yeah, I'll see if I can point them out to you. Let's see. Can you see if you can get Dreamlight Valley? I mean, we'll probably raid someone that plays it often. I don't play right now because I have a lot to play through it at the moment. Yeah, they're not on right now.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Okay, I don't know how to get this chest, so I want to mark it on the map. There's also a spirit carp nearby that I don't know how to get.
Let's fly.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is
Let's see
tough.
here.
But taming the beast within?
Because well, all
It's
bases
tougher.
have strings. I mean, winds don't have strings. So usually tuba has a bass line. Bassoon often has a bass line. And then you have percussion basses. So yeah, not all basses have strings, just the string basses. Dropping Moika off a cliff. Oops. Not used to mobile. She was not a base. Yeah, it is. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, tuba always gets the bass line. Wait, is there a cave? There's a cave! So you can leave that treasure hoarder alone. If we insert this thing into the slot, we can activate the big guy. Oh, this guy, the thing that we found. Place it in there. Alright, we're going to turn him on. Oh, I can't do it right now. So I'm going to mark that.
When will I finally make my fortune? Fists of
Right.
fury.
But apparently I missed this whole area, so let's check around this area for more chests.
Let's fly.
Oh, that's a tuba? Yeah. Yeah, tuba gets the bass parts. Use Hydro on the enemy who is immune to Hydro because I wanted to use Bloom on them. That's fair.
Take me up.
Yeah, because not all Hydro enemies have Hydro applied to them already. Some do, like slimes and stuff, but... Doesn't mean tuba's a bass. No, in the music world, it's generally considered a bass.
Let's fly.
Contra alto cornet. Oh wait, this contra bass cornet. Reed and bass clef. I don't remember. I think all the clarinets actually. It plays in the bass clef, but obviously, I think most clarinet instruments, even the lower ones, I think they read in treble clef though. Was a bounty enemy? Oh, one of those. Okay. Thought tuba was a tuba. Yeah, but it's a bass. It's just that they actually bothered to come up with a name for it. Oh, come back here. Oh, that didn't do anything. I was looking curious. I want to try Contra Alto. I mean, I guess they're cool to try, but again, keep in mind that there's not a lot of music written for a lot of these rare instruments. Like, for example, like alto clarinet, no one plays alto clarinet. Like, don't even bother with that. E flat clarinet, sometimes, like rarely, you might be able to find something. You know? And like A clarinet, another thing. Unless you're in an orchestra, don't bother.
Let's try.
School isn't gonna invest in one. Yeah, because it's not worth it. There's no music for it. Let's see. My head hurts. How can a tuba be a bass? The same way a guitar can be a bass. E flat sleigh ride. Yeah. Again, sleigh ride is is written originally for orchestra. So. Because it's cool. I mean, again, it's cool to try instruments, but if there's no parts for it, it's not really worth learning or buying. Difference between a B flat and an A clarinet, about a half step. I think I was here already, right? Yeah, we were here. Oh yeah, where was that second sword that I was trying to find? So we found 1, 3, and 4 already. Number 2. It's near Mount Outsong over here. Should be here. I'm losing the plot. I pulled a Chi-Chi. Oh, Bass Cornet doesn't know that song yet, guys. But we'll introduce you to that song once you start doing like limited pulls, because you're still saving, right? How I think of it is bass is a roll, just we call it. Yeah, it's more like a range or a roll. Play the B flat flutes. That's another rare one, yeah. Right, number 2. Upon a sword, one ascends on high, gazing out to the lands afar. Trees like jewels dot the hills, and the deep vales hide jade pools. Returning to find no further path, day and night there was weeping. Let's go. Oh, this is a common chest, though.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily
There's a
for
chest
you,
down there.
I don't really need this stuff.
It's not a chest, it's a challenge, but I guess there's a chest below me as well. Like 9 particles. Uh-oh. So 1 over there. 1 over there. 1, I guess, there.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Can I go to your teapot so I can purchase 2 items? Absolutely, yeah. My teapot should always be open. So you are absolutely welcome to come in and buy whatever you need. Bass flute's tough. They're also big sometimes. Let's see. I don't think of instruments in terms of roles. The only place I've heard that is in the context of, for example, a person playing the role of Ophelia in the production of Hamlet. That's that. Yeah, think of it. We don't really typically call them roles, at least like by that term. It's more like Again, it just usually they're described in ranges. So usually what we call them is parts. So like someone plays a soprano part, or someone plays like a middle voice part, like an alto or alto sax, or like a French horn, or like which is usually like an alto part. And then you have like a tenor part, and then you have like a bass part. Not quite my tempo. Saw what you did there.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Let's fly.
The bass kind of be tenor or bass. So typically you actually share more parts with. Is this a puzzle right here? Typically you when we do things like pep tunes and stuff like that, you should actually share more parts with the tenor sax. Thanks for letting me go to G-Bot. Yeah, no problem. Maybe that gets jazz kind of wrong. Where are we at here? This one's at 88. This one's at 81. That's good. Found some totem things. Bring hydro. Let me see. Back. Welcome back. We push got right. Bass cornet, a tenor or bass part. You share more parts with tenor sax, but within the clarinet family, it is considered the bass voice. Now, is it the lowest of the clarinets? No. Hey, Will, I need you one more thing. What?
But more.
But more. Welcome in, Will. How's it going?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens.
So, hey, Kamal.
Extra slice
You still
of
playing
joy.
the other Hoyo games? I'm playing 2 of them, or sorry, 3 of them. We tried a 4th one, but it was like it was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything exciting. So I played Genshin, Starro, and ZZZ. We tried Petit Planet. It was basically Animal Crossing New Horizons, but like if I have an Animal Crossing New Horizons, why am I gonna play another like a clone of it? That's my catchphrase. That's right off the bat. Was when Miles Teller's character was annotating in pen. Annotate your sheet music in pencil. Yes. Do you think Stringless is good for the coming up Venti? Because I need a team for my Abyss. I'm not sure because Venti's getting a buff that essentially changes their character, like how they play. So I am not the most knowledgeable on Venti. and we'll see how the new changes impact. Because like now, Venti will have like 2 or even 3 signature weapons depending on how you look at it. Oh, there's one over here. What do we got? It's a floating box of Mora. Farm Shadows, you play it? We tried it on day 1 and haven't touched it since. Ooh, another one.
Let's fly.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Well, with the 3-stream streak, some musicians are also liable to annotate something incorrectly, albeit usually by mistake. Well, part of that too is that like technically, we're not supposed to make Xerox copies of like music, even though many do. We're supposed to hand like out originals to students, and then when we're done performing a piece, we collect them all back. That's what we're supposed to do. So because if you're marking up an original part, you don't want to do it in pen. That's why. The remake of the first one. Oh no, I think they're talking about the mobile Fire Emblem Shadows, the one that's like awful. Thing that really broke my heart about Whiplash is that no one in the movie seems to actually seems to like making music, and that's the reason we do what we do, because it's fun. Might buy Story Veil. Wait, what? Anyway, about to go to sleep. It's 10:47, and I have school tomorrow. All right, have a good one, Pink. Yeah, I have to work tomorrow. We'll be back on Genshin tomorrow, though, because we're basically just prepping for Luna 3. I'm not doing the Archon quest, though, for at least a few days, because I usually want to give people a head start, so I don't spoil things like right off the bat. But we are going to do pulls on Durin's banner, not specifically for Durin, but we're going to try and get Yehoda, hopefully. If we don't get them, that's okay. If you ever have any questions about the Realm Within, you may ask me. Anything else? J.K. Simmons' character and Whiplash. This is cool because someone left their sheet music lying around. Stuff's expensive and no one wants to pay for a student's carelessness. Yeah. Forgot you were a music teacher. Yep. 3 weeks, though, until winter break.
Take me up.
Although, really for me, it's only like 2.5 weeks. Because usually the last week before break, like the last 3 days before break, all the music teachers in like the country go to this music ed conference in Chicago. And again, it just happens to be in Chicago, so it's real easy for me to get to. Some people travel like from like Japan or Australia or to go to this conference. So I see a lot of coworkers there or colleagues from the from music ed. Let's see. About what time are you ending stream tonight? Because I want to go and listen to a bit of music. Probably ending within the hour. It's currently 10 p.m. If I get an end by 10:30, my lights start to dim at 10 o'clock. That's like my smart lights. They'll start to dim at 10. And they'll be off by 11. So ideally, I would like to be done by 10:30, but sometimes we go until 11.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Is it the band show? What do you
Surviving is
mean?
tough.
We're going to Midwest. Midwest is the conference that music teachers from around the world go to in Chicago. What is that thing on the wall? That was just a rock. But why is it there? Yeah, these are the ones that... Oh, it's for those things. Which we already unlocked, it looks like. There's one thing seeming out of character for Simmons' character in Whiplash. Also, with the Saka bases, I made the cello the lead in the string quartet piece I composed. Interesting. I'm sure cellos appreciate when you give them the melody from time to time, guys. Like I can't name a single cello player that likes Pachelbel's canon. They despise it with a passion.
Let's fly.
It's the same 8 notes over and over and over. Convention in Chicago, like in December, it's called the Music Show, where Yamaha and popular music brands go there and set it. It's not called the Music Show. The convention's called the Midwest Clinic, and yes, Yamaha and other brands will be they're exhibitors at the in the exhibitor hall. See, look, my iPad's telling me to go to sleep. There's like an entire aisle of like clarinet manufacturers and an entire aisle of like saxophone manufacturers and so on and so forth. I'm often hanging out by the aisle where they have like all the software stuff. So like the developers of like Ultimate Drill Book or UDB or things like Beam and what else? I haven't seen Avid there in a while. Bass just sounds the best. Yeah, my dad worked for them for a long time. One scene, Terrence Fletcher played by Simmons says, brass, don't forget, we sharp the ninth. Brass players don't play chords. They can. But I think you're taking that quote out of context there. Let's see here. Something that a chordal instrument... Right, when they say they sharp the ninth, they might be playing the ninth in a chord that the ensemble as a whole is playing. So if they're playing the ninth, what they're saying, what the director there is saying, is that they raise the ninth. So that note has to be sharp. And as a band player, you're supposed to know, like, especially on like long tones that you're holding for like that are essentially a chord within the band, within the ensemble. You are expected to know how your note functions in the whole of the band. So like if you have a long note, you should know, am I playing the tonic? Am I playing the third? Am I playing the fifth? So why didn't the character who lives off of singling out students in a menacing manner do that? Do what? My dad worked for them for a long time. Bass just sounds the best. One of them, and one of the, like, I guess a boss from Yamaha, told your dad if he ever needed an instrument for a discount price for free to go to Yamaha because he worked for them for 12 years. Yeah, I have a Yamaha person that's because like one of the schools I teach at, I was trying to set up a piano lab, so I had to have a Yamaha rep help with that.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led
I was
by
over a
the
dominant chord, I
whispers of
think,
the
an
abyss.
A7.
Surviving is tough.
Well, I mean,
Taming the beast within is tougher.
so you're saying they were playing in D major? B-Minutes, welcome in. How are you doing today? Do I have any mods? We might not have mods for a while, guys, because, like, Maybe we need to add new mods at some point. You might try and get me a low C base cornet as my own. You don't need a C base cornet. Sparkle, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just exploring Liyue because I'm trying to like find any chests. Like, there's so much of Liyue I haven't explored or haven't finished exploring at least. Like this part here, Mount Lakeson. It's only at 76%. But how's it going, Sparkle? Yeah, I do. No, you don't. No, you don't. Again, unless there's enough literature for it, you're not gonna get your money's worth out of like a C-based cornet. I like the lower notes. Yes, but what are you gonna use them for? Like even in regular orchestra, they don't even have a lot of music for a C-based clarinet. 3 weeks in the Christmas break. For me, it's like only a little bit less than 2 because then I have a conference I go to the last 3 days before break for music teachers and band directors and orchestra directors. Because that's the only time... Spirit Carp. That's the only time that they can assume that all like music directors and band directors and everyone, they can assume that 1, all their holiday concerts are out of the way. 2, it's not going to interrupt marching band, jazz band, finale concerts, or graduation. And 3, well, it gives us a little bit of a head start on our winter break. We want to read. I just gave you like 5. You're good? Good to hear. What you up to today? Love my bass clarinet because I currently play a low C bass clarinet. I play Sing. We just announced that I'll talk about it later. Is Cozy going? Yeah, he goes there all the time, every year. So, yeah, I run into, let's see. Yeah, almost every music teacher goes there. Like, especially if you live in Illinois, it's like it's right there. You might as well, because again, this is a music education conference for like music educators from around the world. Like some people will come across the world from like Australia and Japan to go to this thing. So if you live here near Chicago, there's like no excuse to not go. There it is. How do I get there? How do I get there, chat? Slowly. Can I reach that? You guys think I can reach that? Do you see that? That little blue spark right above our head right there? Ooh, I don't know if I can make that.
Let's fly.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Can I be a mod? We can talk about it. Because, yeah, we might be modless for a little bit here. Let's see if my dad can take me so I can pick out a bass cornet on my own. My cat is in my room. Fletcher's Hope Stone in the movie is singling out student musicians, often verbally and physically in abusive ways. It's actually a pretty violent movie, so it doesn't make much movie sense for him to say Brass Sharp the Ninth in a big band charts like the song Whiplash. I mean, he could just be calling them out for not remembering, because like that sounds like a change that they made to the piece. Like the way it was worded before, he said like brass, remember we sharp the ninth. It sounds like that's something that they changed to the piece, so the musicians should have written that into their music so they know. Good kitty, modless. What do you mean? Kaizen's gonna be away for a while. Yuko's busy with work, although they said they might be leaving their job soon, so I don't know how it's gonna affect their schedule. We haven't seen Leafy in a while, so. Now, Weeb occasionally drops in. I think were they here a little bit earlier or no? We got some others, but again, not often. Your kitty's with you now. I have a decent amount of mod experience. I'll probably, yeah, I'll maybe make a post. Let me make an announcement, and people that are interested can kind of let me know. All right, let's see. Okay, so there's one over that way, but let's do this challenge. Reach the target location. Where? It's above me. Can I reach that? As Chaska? Yes, I can. Oop, don't fall. Oh, don't fall. And up we go. Look at that. How did they expect me to get up here? Oh, there's more. Oh, shoot. Activate. What am I activating? Oh. Easy mode. Okay. Got it.
Ooh, shiny.
My
pretty.
cat left. Twinkie ain't gonna trust me with mod privileges. My cat left. I'm so sad. It's so rare for my cat to come and sit with me. My cat just sleeps 19 hours a day. Also, other minor things that don't make sense. For instance, in the rushing or dragging scene, Fletcher initially counts the band in a 5 count, but later angrily instructs Miles Turtle's character to count in 4. I mean, sometimes usually band directors will count in 4, but yeah, sometimes, like, depending on what we're doing, we might use like the 5, 6, 7, 8 one. That's I wouldn't say rare, but it's uncommon for band directors. It depends on the situation. And there are times, yeah, when we maybe like make a mistake or are a little bit inconsistent, and we gaslight students into thinking that they've made the mistake. That's toxic, guys. Don't do that. I'm gonna DM you a recording of the piece, but it's on my phone, so it might disconnect. Okay. I mean, I'll still be here if you wanna come back in after. My cat wants to do a sit with me, but no, he just likes to bite me and hiss at me and run from me. He's hissing. You should figure out why. Just doesn't like me. I see it. Defeat all opponents? Easy. Oh, wait. Shoot. I have Farina still. That's not going to work against Hydro enemies. Luckily, Dragon's in here with Malika and Sitlawi, so that should help.
Let the world come alive!
I gotta die faster.
Knock him down.
Jade Mound Adventure. Can't help if he's small, cute, orange, and tiny.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
There's an island there. Why is there an island here? So we just came from there. Oh, we could have done that. Sent. Okay, thank you, thank you. 5 years old, soon to be 6. Oops. No. Anything up here? No. Here's Air Riders is so fun. Yeah, I was watching several people play it. Like, I was watching you play it. I was watching a friend of mine from our days in the industry together. I don't know if you guys, you guys have you heard of Nintendon? Oops. So we both used to be journalists in the industry. Oh, it just goes to this one. We're just going back where we came from. You know what I didn't realize though with Kirby Air Riders is it's a lot faster than I thought it was. Nintendon rings a bell. Yeah, Don is D-A-A-N. Yeah, it's chaotic but fun. Mora. Oh, it's because I'm not at 90% yet, so it's not going to show up on the compass. Only once I'm at 90% will these things show up. Yeah, because I'm only like... Oh, you're at 90 now. Oh, that must mean there's not a ton here then, because we were at like 74. Now Chenyu Vale Upper Vale is only at 81, so that's probably the lowest I have in all of Liyue. 83 at the Sea of Clouds. Where else is there anything over here? Get the game clear obscure. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Minnie went missing and Mickey said, "Oh, I miss." Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get ready for. I'm going to Florida in 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. 2.5 months. Yeah. See, now things are gonna show up here. There it is. Most fun I've had in a long time, but I love Sakurai games. Did you play Kid Icarus Uprising? Want love like Mickey and Minnie. What's in Florida? Disney World. It's our band, choir, and guard trip. Love Kid Icarus Uprising. Controls are annoying, but it's a great game. So a lot of people try to play through it without. Okay, did you get it when it came out at launch? Because it came with a stand for your 3DS, and if you played it with that, it was actually really good. But people that often played it, that got it maybe either digitally or got it used, if you didn't have the stand, it was very awkward to try and play because you had to figure out a way to hold it. But yeah, a mobile game that needs a stand. Come on. Yeah, the way that they designed it probably... But that's why they gave it a stand in the first place. Why they packed it with a stand, because it really needed it. They probably realized that, and that's why they packed it in. Bum, bum, bum. Collect the particles. Okay. So put that there, I guess, and go. I can't see. Oh, where is it?
Mora makes a lot of problems.
Not going to
go away.
Disney?
So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Yeah, the schedule thing or what? There's no reason they can't just have traditional controls as an option. But I love the story. Well, I'm sure they were trying to find a way for it to be accessible to people, so like make it as normal controls as possible. But for the gameplay they were trying to do, you kind of needed, because like you needed the touchscreen to be able to aim, right? So you have to use the touchscreen on that. But then you have to shoot with one of the triggers, and you have to control your movement with your thumb. So yeah, if you were playing on without the stand, you had to hold it. You had to support the weight with your left hand while shooting with your left trigger and moving with the left control stick. But that's hard to do either of those when you're supporting the weight of the system, because you have to use your right hand for the touchscreen. So that's hard to do when you put it on the stand. You don't have to worry about supporting the weight of it. So now you can use both your thumb and your your index finger for the trigger, and then the right hand obviously can easily control aiming.
Let's
We're
fly.
going up, up, up. Just have 3 hands, bro. Yeah, that works too. Hope it's below us now. Where is it? There it is. Hope you're nothing like Terrence Fletcher in the movie. I'm not gonna repeat things the character says to his students. Oh yeah. No, we're not allowed to do that anymore. my high school band director, he wasn't a bad person. He was a great person, great director. But no, back then, yeah, you could use language like that, and administrators probably wouldn't care. Parents probably wouldn't care either, because the parents then were more like, they were the kind of parents that like let their kids go outside and stay outside until like 9 or 10 at night, and then be like, all right, where's my kid at? True gamers play with 3 hands. Look at the N64. Yeah. I still have I have 4 controllers from back on my actual original N64, and I have since picked up 4 of the Switch Online N64 controllers. Can afford it. Are you looking into the fundraising at all? Because usually you can pay for the entire trip if you do enough fundraising. It's a lot of fundraising though.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Ping is lower now in co-op than it was earlier. Yeah, it's okay for me, but... Wait, I don't know how to talk to Cozy about that, but I almost couldn't do marching season due to financial issues. Yeah, we'll always try and find like ways for it to be more accessible for people, even if that becomes an issue, because we don't want you to miss out on the experience. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know if it's too late, but you can ask. It wouldn't hurt to ask. Be like, hey, is it still possible to go? And like, how much fundraising can I do? Wait, where am I at right now? He's a legendary actor, yeah. Ooh, achievement. Wait, 48. Oh, nice. 20 premiums.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough.
Let's see here. How often is a Disney trip? So there's usually a trip every year, but it's usually to different places. Like every year, every other. There's a trip every year, but it's to different places. Like sometimes they go to Disney, sometimes they go to Hawaii, sometimes they go to New York. There was one time they were supposed to go to Europe, but didn't because of COVID. And I'm trying to sell them on a trip to Japan because it's cheap right now, but that might change very soon. of verbal or physical abuse and a lot of RA language. Or get a worker's permit because I'm spending over $1,200 of my education over the summer and then marching band.
When you lose
My
your
boyfriend and
way,
I talked about getting
gaining
back
some
into Genshin,
altitude
playing
can
through
bring
it from
some
the beginning. Let's
perspective.
go, do it! And making a new account, and I would lose Tartaglia. They'll probably rerun again soon because they're actually kind of relevant, and they're going to become more and more relevant now because we're getting to that part of the story. Stark contrast to the number of characters he plays. Seems like a personable guy to be around. Oh yeah. No, he's yeah. It's called acting. Yeah, has excelled playing characters who are, to put it nicely, jerks. Most of the characters I played were douches too, but I am nice. Most
I'd
characters
have
I
lost
played were
myself
all
long
right.
ago.
I just went
If I
through.
allowed
Okay.
myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. But taming the beast
Oh, it was
within
auto mod.
is tougher.
Yeah, we don't have a mod right now, guys, because yeah. So we might look to add. I have a motive pick with the same Academy Award ceremony where Simmons won the aforementioned Best Supporting Actor award. It's all good. All right, let's see. What am I at right now here? 100%. All right, so we're at 100%. Now, the thing that bothers me is that this rounds. So I don't know if I'm at like 99.5. There's no like checklist. Now, there are achievements, but like even the achievements don't give an exact amount how many like chests and stuff are in an area. Spending 400 hour or honors math 2 for a 2-semester course next year, so I can do honors math 3. What was my high school math curriculum? Let's see. I think freshman year I took honors geometry, which was the sophomore honors class. I just happened to test into that. There were like, I think like 7 of us, like 6 or 7 of us that tested into the sophomore honors class as freshmen. And as a sophomore, I took the junior honors class, which was for the junior honors track basically. But I took that as a sophomore. That was honors pre-calc BC. And then junior year, I took the highest math class that the high school offered at the time, which was AP Calculus BC. So then senior year, I just took AP Stats. So it was another AP class, but that class was kind of a blow-off class at the time for us. I don't know if it still is, but spent a lot more money on other classes than I should take. This game run okay if you play with someone who is like far away. Oh yeah. No, this is fantastic. Just make sure you guys choose the same server, because if you're playing on different servers, that's not gonna work. So you either both play on North America, both play on Asia, or you can both play in Europe if you wanted. I play on North America. And you can choose which server you play on, yeah. Let's see, Birdman, a film that from that same year that had a score that was complete, it's just drum set. Wasn't even considered for Best Score Award. And my boyfriend's from the Philippines, yeah. Wait, I'm actually sad. I feel like I'm really behind. No. I was at the top of my class. Like I was the #1 math student from the junior high I went to. And then when I got to high school, I was probably in the top 3. What is that? Oh, it's just a flower. I guess we should do Asia server since my PC and internet is stronger than his. Or PC and internet is stronger than his. No, you can both do North America. He'll be fine. Because honestly, if you're gonna do co-op with other people too, most of them are probably gonna be in North America. Since for me to be further from the servers, you're gonna be fine. Everyone, like no one has an issue. Like a lot of people even have we done this already? Oh yeah, we did this already. A lot of people like here play on like Asia servers. A lot of people there might play on European servers just because. Especially if people have alts, they usually choose different servers for that reason. All right, let's see. Why am I still here? This is at 100%. But like I was saying, this round, so I don't know if I'm at like 99.5%. I want to be able to go to a good college and a job, and to be able to provide for my family. That's good. That's good. It's just he always plays on North America on the games we play, and always has more lag than me, so I feel bad. Try it out on North America. If for some reason it does seem to be an issue, you can always just switch it to Asia. I think you'll be able to figure out right away. Or even if you want, you can just tell him to get a head start and be like, all right, start your account on North America servers, see how it is. All right, we're just going to assume that's actually 100 for now. Let's check Upper Chenyu Vale, or let's get Upper Chenyu Vale up to at least 85 if I can, and then I'm probably going to go Sea of Clouds because that one's at 83. If I can get everything above 90, that would be great, although it is 10:30. I probably can't go on too much longer. So I guess this part is considered Upper Vale, and not this
When you lose your way,
Lycian.
gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Can you change what server your account is? Once you start, no. So you would need to make a different account. Oop, chest. Let's go. What is that? That's suspicious. Oh. Investigate. Oh, there's more. They just keep coming. Oh, and I died.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. The show begins.
It's like one of those. Oop. We'll see. We barely have time to game anymore, though. For this, you will make time. Not ready for school tomorrow. I was hoping school would get canceled. Well, it snowed on Saturday. That's plenty of time because like Chicago and the Chicago area, they know how to clear snow very fast. It's only when it like starts snowing at like 4 or 5 a.m. and it's coming down so fast that they don't have time to clear it in time for like traffic. Do I have to talk to these guys? I'll probably have to do this after because I can't. I don't think I can. What is this here? Yo, dear customer. You look like your travels have you absolutely beat. Are you looking for a place to put up your feet and enjoy a cup of tea? You have tea here? Just so. In fact, this is the only tea stall for miles around. What teas do you have? Fiery explosive sweet nectar tea. Yeah, that's the one. It's a special type of tea made from wild sweet flowers and the nectar of whopper flowers. It burns at first, but the aftertaste is cool and refreshing. It's great for washing away exhaustion. You won't find it anywhere else. Whoa, a tea Paimon's never heard of, and it sounds amazing too. Unfortunately, yours truly has run out of the necessary ingredients. Fortunately, there are some close by, but unfortunately it's a bit dangerous, since you gotta pick sweet flowers while dealing with pyro whopper flowers that just pop out of nowhere. As long as I get enough ingredients to reopen, who cares how big the reward I offer is? I'll make it all back and then some. 'Tis a shame and embarrassing to boot, but would you mind just hanging around elsewhere for a bit? I'm going to patter off on to the Adventurers Guild and get them to harvest the materials. Good news, we're the adventurers you're looking for. Well, that's right, and we just got to try that explosive sweet nectar tea. Just leave the ingredients to us. The whopper flowers there are as plentiful as the stones on Mount Mingyuan. I'd caution against taking such a risk. If there really are that many, shouldn't this place be called Whopper Flower Mountain? Oh, I just remembered. I actually already have a contractual agreement with the Adventurers Guild. If I simply allowed you, the two of you to just take over, it wouldn't be proper. You're weird, you know what? Or you know that? Here you've got two readily available adventurers right in front of you, ready to help, and yet you're backtracking. Anyway, though the tea is good, the timing isn't. I do hope you'll be back, dear customers. Sure, sure. Hey, Tanuki, what do you say we ignore him and just go get the ingredients? We'll be able to try the tea then, right? Paimon really wants to give that tea he talked up a try. It's just the lady sitting there. What does she have to say? Can't believe you two haven't oh, it's just him again. Dangerous here, restaurant to Terry. What is it? Still can take your minds off the fiery explosive sweet nectar tea? Such things are far too dangerous. Alright, so we gotta pick sweet flowers. Let me catch up with chat. I need to get my backpack ready. What would you study if you were to go to college? Is this girl riding a flying gun? I don't know, but listen, if I got the day off, do you know what I do? Sleep? That's good. Either study music or law. I think if I study law, I do music on the side. So, do you know about Boston's mayor? They just did a concert where they were playing piano, and then they were accompanying Yo-Yo Ma on the cello. It's not even the first time they played together. They played together before. Tanuki falls for it. Thank you for the clip, Dragon.
I'm a little
If it's
out of
music you want, I
practice
recommend
these
somewhere
days.
that offers a BFA or BM rather than a BA.
Any conflicts around?
Well, it depends what you're going
I'm
for.
in the mood for some peacemaking.
Definitely do the other way around. Just kidding, because I'm afraid music won't go well. But I also don't want to throw it all away. I really love my instruments and my talents. Which segments of law would you practice? I thought about studying law.
Let's fly.
Right, whopper flowers. They said pyro whopper flowers, so I should be good. Here we go.
Strike a pop. Take me up. Bullseye.
And I'm so glad I'm not starting college in the AI age. I don't know. I feel like every generation has their challenges. And I feel like this generation's they're going to have the ability to kind of like navigate this. At the same time, I do appreciate that like people of like the millennial age, like we grew up knowing or learning how to Photoshop things, so we can kind of tell like, oh, that's fake, that's not. Because there really are a bunch of pyro whopper flowers here. All right, let's go to the T guy. It's gonna be wild for them. I really love my family. Got tiger parents. Ad break. My dear customers, here are the ingredients. Tea, please. What, did you guys really deal with the pyro whopper flowers? Sure, there were quite a few, but for pros like us, it was just a bit of weed whacking. Quite a few. No. Yes. Yours truly knows just how many there are. The two of you are truly both skilled and courageous. Please allow me to express my admiration and undying respect. Good thing these two are okay. I'd lose my job otherwise. Looks like I'll need to try a different excuse next time. Huh, looks like you've got no reason not to make us the special fiery explosive sweet nectar tea now, right? Because we'd like to drink some pronto. Yes, your humble servant will prepare some post-haste. Blasted. How do I even... It can't be that hard, right? It'll be fine if I just dump the sweet flowers and whopper flower nectar in together, right? You realize something isn't quite right, but Paimon picks it up and drinks her cup in a single Paimon gulp. Bleh! What the heck is that stuff? Paimon's never drunk anything that terrible before. Just how does your tea stall manage to stay open? Or tea stall manage to stay open? Sorry, I apologize for the torment inflicted upon your tongue, dear customer. Please take this as a token of my sincerity. Consider it reparations for the crimes committed against your taste buds, and a reward for bringing me the materials. Fine. Guess you're still an alright person, although your tea brewing skills are pretty bad. Don't say that. Anyway, thanks you two. Your humble servant finally has all the necessary ingredients. Now, if you two don't have any other pressing matters about these parts, you should head back as soon as possible. After all, who knows what kind of dangers might be lurking out in the wild. Let's go.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Hey, you two. Why don't you take a break and have a cup of tea?
Bye friends. Welcome back. Chest. On my way. Ooh. Let's see, what's the best way to get there? Probably... Do What Makes You Happy. Gonna be an adult someday, and you gotta do what makes you happy. My dad was born in the 1980s, and your mom in 1986. Just attack my cat with kisses and hugs.
Let's fly.
You were born in 89. Ooh, and there's a thing over there.
Light of the blazing sun!
Shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh, brilliant!
Incinerate! Ha!
see here. I also want to make enough to provide for my kids to make them happy. I low-key really want a daughter. Me too. I think I'd be a pretty good, pretty cool girl dad. Let's see. Put another way. If you study law, do it because you want to, not because it's what your parents want. You have kids? No. But I'm planning. I think they mean. Yeah, they mean in the future. Defeat all opponents. Let's go.
The show begins.
Take me up.
26.
Open fire. Let's fly. Locked on. Locked on. Locked on.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
If I want kids, I guess it's up to Delta if we're gonna adopt.
Bullseye.
Ow.
Let's fly. Locked on. Locked on.
Let my name echo in song.
Take me up. Locked on. Open fire.
Yay.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Another one. Jiro Otaku, welcome in. Hang on, I'll catch you with chat in a second. Let me let my flying run out there. Alright, where was I here? Want to go for your firstborn? Still support a family as a musician. Lots of people have done it and still do. It's better Spark, Ike, or Lucia?
I'd
On
have
which
lost
banner?
myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher.
So my kids, so private school lessons, private school, private lessons, or through sports provide for that. I want to be a good mom. I would probably not want to go send kids to like a private school. All right. Where was I here? Mostly you're mentally able to give the child the love and attention they deserve. Pet perhaps. Lover certainly, but a
Any
child.
conflicts around? I'm in the mood.
Neither
for
on my
some
own, but I have a great
peacemaking.
partner now, so I think maybe. Can't get him pregnant though. Like I think hold on. I'm so behind the chat. Oh, Lucy on the harmonized banner. Okay. Not sure because I didn't. I was pulling for Vanitas actually. But if you're sparking, if I'm remembering correctly, I would probably lean towards the Ike, but I think either one would be fine. Like I'd be okay getting a Lin as well. Major in theater, but to be honest, if I started college now, I wouldn't major in it. Ultimately, you have to decide. Musicians can support themselves and their family that way. Oh, you're giving like the top 0.01% of musicians. The AI age. It's just here for public school because I don't want them to be taught bad things at a young age. I think it's good to be good. I think it's good to be in public school because you get exposed to more things that I feel like if you're in a private school, you're going to be kind of sheltered. Thank you so much for the knowledge. I was leaning towards Lucina. Yeah, well, I mean, Lynn's the lead unit, right? But yeah, I mean, you could be fine going with Lynn too. Yeah, I think that would be perfectly fine. I personally, if I'm remembering correctly, because I wasn't even going for either of those. I would probably lean towards the Ike, but I was when I was doing my polls, I was trying to go for Vanitas. All right, let's get this chest. That's what I want for my kids to be safe. I think public schools are pretty safe. Well, okay. Especially in some communities more than others. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I would worry that sending kids to a private school, they would end up being too sheltered. And that's when you get Karens. Oh, and okay.
Transcend. Let the world collide.
Yeah, that vastly depends on where the school is. I had a girl get arrested. Someone broke my window. Kids showed up at my house from the last school. How far did you live from your last school? Because even coming out of college, I think a lot of us kind of there was an understanding that you should probably live about a half hour or more away from the school you work at. You live very far, and they came out to. That's okay. That's them being a little weird. Getting examples from so-called wrecking crew. What with being married and divorced and a mom before she even hit her 20 years old. They're almost an hour away. Well, they were. Okay. Well, yeah. That's on them. I feel like an hour is a bit much. I think when they recommended half an hour to an hour, that's probably on the high end for me.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Yo, boy, Red, welcome in. I'm about to start my desert pavilion grinding for Venti. Oh, desert pavilion. Oh yeah. Wait, who was asking about Venti before? Your boy Red's probably a good one to ask. I have lawsuits still pending. Like I told you, it was bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. Was exposure to some bad things helps kids learn to deal with them. Yeah. Because again, I feel like if you go to private school, nothing against the education level or quality that they necessarily provide. Nothing necessarily for it either. But I feel like going to private school, you'd be a little bit over-sheltered. The arts are just a noble pursuit, professionally as anything else. Are we winning? Hey, Amiel, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
We're kind of winning. We're being productive. We're getting stuff done. There you go. Shout out for you. If you guys want to give Emil a follow. Yeah, you were doing some, what were you doing recently that wasn't Fire Emblem? But yeah, you do a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see. Justice Noble. I want my kids to know they're safe. So that really depends more on your neighborhood than the school. I would still, for me, I would lean towards public school for my kids. Let's see. I think it was. Dun, dun, dun. New school is much better. Yeah. You've mentioned that, and I'm glad you actually got out of that old situation.
To be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Private schools aren't going to solve that. Yeah, it's just you're just paying for more and sheltering your kids. Can't expect a lot out of us, but at least it's a safe environment. Yeah, because I went to private school and the kids were really racist. That tracks. So you had to transfer. What about charters? Again, there's nothing inherently wrong with the private schools or charter schools. I think charter schools, there are other issues I have with charter schools. But again, in terms of like the community and the environment that you're getting your kids into, there's nothing inherently good or bad about any of these. Both schools I taught at are charters. Well, I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing. If you're leaning towards private schools, all you're doing is just making it more expensive for you and sheltering your kids a bit too much. All right, nothing else in this area. What are we at now? This one's at 89. If we can get this above 90, that'd be great for Compass. Gate Gaming, welcome in. Maybe for like elementary, but middle school, like 4th to 8th. I want that. All right, that's the time. Then I feel like that's like.
Let's fly.
That's the age group that I would say like being in a better neighborhood is going to matter more. And actually, I would probably want to stress making sure my kids were in public school at that point, because now you're getting into adolescence and you're going to want them to be exposed to different different friend groups and different people. Because when you're sheltered and you're around a lot of like-minded people and there are people that are exactly like you. You're going to have a very narrow view of what people are like and what they should be like.
Hair and feathers are gonna get soaked.
Like you hear about like, and again, I don't want to get too political here, but like you hear about like people that are in cities and how they are politically aligned versus how they are in like rural parts of the country. It's because people in the cities live around a lot of other different people and they learn to like live together and be accepting. What are you guys doing here? Transport balloon.
Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye!
How brilliant!
Take me up!
Kind of depends where you go. Plus the curriculum is different. It's decided by private school over the Department of Education, or what's left of it. Normally they try to stay ahead of public school, but it just kind of depends on it depends on that. And the people kind of like running things too. Charters are technically public schools, just probably privately operated. Wait, what are you doing with this transport balloon? Oh, I have to defend this thing? Alright, let's go. I'll say I get it. Can I ask what the results of... Oh, I haven't done that yet. Let me... Thank you for reminding me. Let me actually start downloading it after I get through this quest, so I don't forget.
Locked on! Open fire!
Like I'm worried. To be fair, this isn't stuff you should worry about yet. And plenty of time.
Shower me with praise.
Switch. Get away from my transport balloon. It's not even mine. I don't know who this is. Whose balloon are we defending right now?
Open fire!
I have to break this thing? Probably. Get their heart hurt because, to me, I was hurt so many times because of friend groups and stuff obvious to them to have friends. They can do stuff outside. I wouldn't shelter them too much because they've got to learn how to deal with these situations in life. Because otherwise you're setting them up to not know how to defend themselves.
Let my name
Like what happens when they're an adult and they don't have like you to defend them. They've got to learn to be in those situations, and you got to be there for them as they're growing up to kind of help guide them through that the first time. Three chests, let's go.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Let's see here. Majority of all cities in the world live near fresh bodies of fresh waters like rivers and lakes. Yes. Private school isn't gonna fix that. Yeah. Yeah. Again, that's more like the neighborhood you choose to live in. Thing is, you need to let them get hurt. That's how they learn to deal with it. Yeah. The best thing you can do is let them learn from those situations, but then be there to guide them through it. Because knowing that they have you as a safety net while they're growing up is going to, because like kids should be allowed to experiment, and kids should be allowed to like kind of get themselves into situations where they aren't going to be babied into those situations. Shelter kids are not going to know how to deal. Exactly. Yeah. Your job is to prepare them to be an adult. All right. Since this thing isn't working as a camera right now anyway. Thank you for reminding me, Gate Gaming. Also, it's almost 11, so we should probably see how much more we can squeeze in to stream. Let me make sure I have room. I should have plenty of room in here. Oh, we got plenty of room in here. So what is that? That's I can maybe even fit 2 Hoyo games on this phone. Alright, Gate Gaming, did you just want me to check Genshin? Or is there any other Hoyo game you wanted me to test? Genshin.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
So downloading that.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Do I need to approve, or is it just gonna go? Oh, there's that Genshin Impact Cloud that that Sparkle was talking about. Huh. Alright, let me see here. I grew pretty sheltered, and that actually led to me getting bullied pretty severely in school. Ended up with me making some drastic changes. Just be there for them when they need it. Be someone they can talk to. That's more than most kids have. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised. And just being there for them is something that they might not appreciate it right away, but when they grow up and have to face the world on their own, I think they will vastly appreciate that. Best thing you can do for your kids is be in their corner, not to be their shield. Yeah. And chat, did you play and build Hu Tao? I don't have Hu Tao. Some people in our community have, though. She's my choice weeks ago to get free constellations, which is a better crit weapon for her. White Tassel or PJWS. Also, is this team for her good enough? Hu Tao, Sit Lolly, Shalonin, Farina. That could work. I exchange Farina with Jingchu because Farina is needed by my Ayaka team. What's their role on the team? Is it just hydro application? And I want to know if I can stream, if I can also stream in your iPhone 12 Pro Max, so I will know it'll work on 13 as well. Is it just Genshin though, or do you want me to check out anything else? But that maybe next time. Right now, just playing. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna stream from the 12, but I can maybe. Let's see. Genshin Aegis are okay. I'll see if I can download both. I have enough space that I should be able to get both, I think. So we'll check it out. Or at the very least, we'll try one at a time. But yeah, I have about 80 gigs, a little more than 80 gigs free, so I should be able to get both, I think. So yeah. Alright, I started downloading it. We'll see how it goes, and I will let you know. Alright, how are we doing here? Because it's almost 11. My lights are... Oh, that's right. I have to turn on my light schedule again. Because I forgot. I turned it off because of the holidays.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Back. Welcome
you'd like
back.
to learn the
Oh, Du Hu
proper
Tao,
etiquette,
Jing Chu,
I'd be
Farina
happy
Sit
to
Lolly.
teach you.
Okay, so no Shalonen. Let's see. So this is at 91. That's good. Let's see if I can get this to 90. Here is 82, the Upper Vale area. I might use my old laptop lying around, then buy a capture card to stream it. That's the plan. What I want to do on the phone I am buying. Okay. I mean, I have an extra, if anyone wants an Elgato HD60S. Is it HD60S or Plus? It might be an S Plus. I have an extra HD60S Plus that's just kind of collecting dust now ever since I upgraded to the HD60X. Because obviously, like the Switch Pro, or Switch, sorry, not Switch Pro, Switch 2 is 4K, so I needed that to be able to do that in 4K. Investigate. What am I investigating? There's a viewpoint up there. Remember Tuniki's Chicago Pizza I put in B-Minutes World on Planet Coaster 2? Yes. Yeah, I don't have it in me to be a parent. I'm perfectly fine being nothing more than Tia Charlie. Bisui's Twilight Luster added to the archive. Farina drains Hu Tao's HP, and Hu Tao loves if her HP is low. Ah, okay, okay. Does Jing Chu do that? Tanuki, I wish I would have known mine had broken and I got one a couple months back. Yeah, I have an extra HD60S Plus. Right now it's collecting dust. I mean, I can maybe see if I can find another use for it, like streaming 2 games at once or something. I can't think of a reason why I would need to. I know some people that do, because they'll play like 3 Pokemon games on stream at once. Like 2 on different Switches, and then 1 on like a 3DS. What am I doing? What is this for? Am I just shooting the bubbles? Oh, hey. Oh man.
Let's fly.
Looking at guides, primordial. Whoop, deal. Jade Winged Spear is better for her than White Tassel. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Dragon, for looking into that. That's Farina's role. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm having off-field DPS and hydro application. Okay, that'd be a fun challenge to see. Let me see if I can give them a shout out. They stream, like I stream in my evenings. They're in Europe, so they stream at what for me is like midday. So, but let me see if I can give them a shout out here. They have dragon in their name. You're a Bears fan, right? Yeah. I'm not much of a football fan, but if I am watching any football at all, yeah, it's gonna be Bears. Crit ratio is not good on, I mean, without PJWS. Only Tassel, her crit is 53 over 192. I have Deathmatch, but I think Dragon's Bane is good too. On Hu Tao.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some
Nope.
perspective.
Due to a single slip, I've been trapped in the river for mud for ages. Your Eminence, please return me to my original position. Guessing up there. Oh, I can't fly up there? Crew weapons for CR goes to 70 over 192. Yeah, that makes more sense. Thank you for your assistance, my benefactor, and for allowing me to call upon your adeptal energy to aid you in... Okay. Good talk.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you,
Follow
I
this
don't
path
really
and you
need
shall
this
arrive
stuff.
at Chaoying Village. I pray for thine safe... Whatever they said. Ooh, what's this guy doing? He's digging something. Is there something in the ground there?
Open fire.
Dig. Hey, let's go. Just a hill churl burying money. What am I at? 82. I would like to get this to 90 if possible. So we throw then after the Rams lost. Yeah, I am. Top seed in the division. They're top seed in the NFC. Yeah, they're not just the top of the NFC North. They're top in the NFC right now.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away.
Sorry about your
So you
Rams.
can never have too much Mora, huh?
Without C1, Hu Tao is really collecting dust when I got her. I already have Moika, but I use Moika as a support burst roll in my Navia team. Leave me alone. Oh, I think Dragon's over there. Chest over here. And the Mora thingy. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Right by the birds.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Take me up.
Speaking of Mora, Hu Tao's crit damage is 159. Let's go. Remember, guys, monthly's tomorrow. Well, monthly's in like 4 hours. So you get free pulls. And Base, I know you're new to Genshin. Don't forget to claim those tomorrow. Well, you can claim them all month, but you get those tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. Actually, if you haven't gotten your monthlies from this month, make sure you do that now. Base, did you get your monthlies from November? Because those are going to be replaced by December, so you don't want to miss out on the pulls. I don't know if you'll be able to get them because you haven't pulled much yet, so you probably won't have the star. Is it glitter needed? Let's go finish my math homework from last week and go do my skincare. Okay. But yeah, make sure you claim your monthlies from November because those are going away soon. So you're gonna need Stardust, which you get from pulling, but hopefully you've done pulls on the standard banner, at least. I will, and I'm still staying on a bit. I have, and I did the ones with the one guy said he was cute. Kaya? It was Kaya's birthday, or is it today, or is it yesterday? I can't remember. Look at it. Has Hu Tao, Jing Chu, Farina, Sit Lolly at the top of the list. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Hold on. Dun, dun. No, he's cute though. The yellow banner, I forgot his name. Oh, Zhongli. Okay, yeah, that banner's going away too. Oh wait, so you did pull unlimited banners on the limited banner. Okay. So you probably don't have any intertwined fates left then. $83. My Yoimiya is my first well-built character ever, followed by Navia and Ayaka. Don't have Hu Tao, I'm just looking for a guide. Yeah. You do? Yeah, see, I keep mine in Primagem form before I convert them. And eventually I'll convert them. But yeah, how much do I have? So I have 27,000 Primagems. And if I were to convert that to Intertwined Fates, that would be 173 pulls. Alright, where else? Actually, I want to be on this side of the river. What's up, Charlotte? Let's check. Let's loop around and then this way here.
Let's fly.
Why is this guy yellow?
Shower you with praise. Time to shine.
Locked on.
Let's just take him down. Want to check my characters? I can in a moment. Hold on.
Open fire.
Can we chill this entire week here? Yeah. It's like 12 degrees right now. supposedly.
Take me up. Locked on.
Tomorrow's a 95% chance of rain. 95% chance of rain. Oof.
Open fire.
Wait, aren't you like? Whoop, whoop, don't die. Oh my god.
Look at me like this.
Ooh, that's a big audio delay. Hold on.
Let's fly. Bullseye.
I'm gonna unplug and replug in my iPad in a moment. It's just because it seems like a big audio delay.
Fire in the hole. Take me up. Open fire. Bullseye. Locked on.
Wanna learn? I'll teach you. Oh, that was just an achievement. No bench because for a free-to-play broke player, she can't keep up anymore with newer hard-hitting DPS anymore. AoE damage. Oops, it's okay. I managed to get through. Defeats a special unofficial Guhua clan disciple 3 times. Oh, that was the same one I fought 3 times? I thought it was like 3 different like platforms. You were saying, ain't I what? Oh, aren't you in like SoCal? Doesn't it like not rain there often? It's technically a desert, isn't it? If only Texas. Why do you root for all the LA teams then?
Let's fly.
It's where you want to be. Oh, where I wanna be. You guys know that song yet? Oh my god, I love that song. It's from the new musical Boop, the Betty Boop musical, and there's a song called "Where I Want to Be." It's like the first act, like closer, and it's fantastic.
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
That's where I left my heart. Well, most people leave their heart in San Francisco. Heard it's good. Oh, so it was fun, very fun. I feel like it was a little on the short side, but it was very fun. Met Vanellope in Dreamlight Valley. She's so cute. She's so short. I mean, that's how Vanellope is. Let's see, there's gotta be a puzzle somewhere around here, right? No? First book character, but my Moika outshines her by a lot. More along the lines of a Weezer song, Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Oop, oop, get away from me. Wait, why did I mark this on the map? Something important there?
Take me up.
Gimme. %83 still. Must be a fair amount. Look how it shines Yoimiya in the DPS department. Plus Moika also does supportive role even with the DPS build. Do we see anything down there? No.
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
Time to evolve my Gumi. Or Sliggoo. Alright, guys. He didn't even take damage.
Let's fly. Open fire. Open fire. Bullseye.
I was in the Bay Area. Bay Area would be... Seems like it'd be cool to live in if it wasn't so expensive.
Open fire!
I got friends that live over there. You guys remember when we sometimes read the compliments, the piano and singing duo? They're from San Francisco.
Take me up!
You have C0 Hu Tao? Yeah. I don't have any Hu Tao yet. Would I like to get her at some point? Yeah. Lots of people like us in the Bay Area.
Let's fly.
I should probably check how many pulls I have on my Star Rail count before we wrap up. Alright, we do need to start wrapping up though. I was hoping to get this. Oh, there's a chest over there. I see one. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Take me up!
Oh wait, that's the one we had earlier. I don't know how to open it. What do I do? Does anyone know this chest? I'm in like this northern part of Chenyu Vale. What do I do? There's a tea set that lights up there, but second highest population of native Cantonese speakers in the world. Tuesday I'm gonna be late to stream. Thursday I'm gonna be late to stream. I'm gonna judge some auditions. Wait, what's in here? Found something. What's happening? All I did was just break some boxes. What's happening? Oh, these were blocking the stream from going under this bridge. So now what? Poor T. That's interesting. Okay. There we go.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
So now I can take that marker off the map. It's the Greek food in Chicago all cracked out to be. We have a pretty large Greek population, yeah. And the Greek food's pretty good, yeah. I'm sure there's even better stuff in like downtown. I'm in the suburbs, but even here there's a pretty large Greek population. The last names are a dead giveaway. Where is this spirit carp? Also, how many do I have now? I have 4 at the moment. The last one I have... Oh, dragon left. Which character outfit to buy? Kaching Aryaka. Now Hutao entered the chat. Didn't know that Hutao outfit is sleeveless one. I love characters with sleeveless outfits. Chicago has the highest population of Greek immigrants in the country. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we get this a pretty large population. I'm excited to audition. I've been practicing in Cozy, so my practice audio sounded really good. Oh, that's good then. Oh, there's a thing up here. But where is the spirit carp, chat? Oh, I got 10 barrels in 60 seconds. Blow up. Really? There we go. There's 6 of them. Where's the others?
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you,
Right.
I don't really need this stuff.
Favorite music YouTubers is a native Chicagoan, Rob Scallon. Have you guys checked out the piano videos on my YouTube channel? If not, you should. Alright, where'd the cave go? It's over here. Insert the charging cord into the rusty slot of the ruin guard, the stiff machinery. Great, now we gotta beat it.
Emerge. Right here.
Imagine someone bringing you to life only to then, like, destroy you.
Let's fly. Bullseye! Open fire!
What's in here? Oh, there's the spirit perk. These guys... What's going on? Is it an earthquake? Oh, not good. Someone's coming. Someone go tell the boss. Pronto. Huh, these punks had no idea we'd be coming through here. Hey, who goes there? How'd you get in here? The doorway.
Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
Come on out. Right now.
It's no good. Run! Chest is over there. What else we got here? This food? They were just storing food down here.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, there's another entrance over there. Strange merchant. Great chivalrous hero. Please spare my life. I'm not with them. Just who are you? Me? It's a long story. They stole some stuff and I was asked by my master to register them and return them. That's all. Well, since you drove away all the thieves and my work here is done, I'll just skedaddle for now if you don't mind. A moment. No need after all. We'll definitely meet again. Alright. So this is another chest nearby. Oh.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never
How'd you get
have
in
too
here?
much
Your back
more,
door is
huh?
open. Yes, that's a tough one, Tundra. Area inside the cavern is important and unauthorized personnel are forbidden. Huh?
Locked on!
Warehouse notice. This cave is being used as a temporary warehouse. Please do not store any items here unless they are of great mercantile value. Chiang Village has been busy trying to resolve its tea leaf problem lately. The number of villagers guarding the ruins has been greatly reduced. We can store the antiques we've been digging up here and transport them under the guise of being tea leaf products. Tu Shang discovered a merchant with some sumpter beasts. Perhaps we could use them to transport our goods. Important. Do not hit the big iron lump in the depths of the caves. In the cave. Big iron lump? Let's go hit it. Big iron lump.
Let's fly!
Big iron lump? What big iron lump? Five easy seconds for Ganyu. No idea where he filmed his or he's based, but he's filmed his videos in the 4th Presbyterian Church in Chicago. Which pipe organ in the city and therefore the largest instrument featured on Rob's channel. What am I at? 86? Oh, we're so close to 90. Guys, the pre-download is already... I'll do that tonight. The update data. Alright, Dragon, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for the help today. I appreciate it. We got a lot done in exploration here.
Take me up.
Pre-download PS4 is 85 gigs. The game's only like 45 gigs. Right, I don't think there's anything here. Venti's Verdescent build will be passed down to Yehoda so that my good artifacts aren't wasted. Who are all the 4-stars I'm missing? I know I'm missing Aoife, I'm missing Dahlia. Who else? Because I got a Yansan. Who are all the 4-stars that were introduced after Yansan? Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yo, how's it going? Mari Dragneil, welcome, welcome. How are you today? By the way, anyone who's new to the stream, by the way, my name's Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2,593 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Zelda and Pokemon. We do a lot of Hoyoverse games as well, so Genshin Impact, which we're doing now, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. Managed to make 5 out of a total of 8 foundations. Annoyed, I did pretty well in my first round of Spider Solitaire. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't think I played Spider Solitaire. I have played just regular Solitaire. Stayed almost the whole stream. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up soon, though, because it is almost 11:30. I have to wake up at 6:30. I really should wake up earlier, and I should stop walking into work 15 minutes late. I'm good. How about me? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I had a good Thanksgiving break. For those who don't know, I'm a teacher, so I had like 6 days off, I think. But I gotta go back to work tomorrow. We have a I have like 2 weeks and 2 days. The school has 3 weeks, but I have a conference at the end of that. So for me, how many days left do I have? Well, normally it's a 5-day week, but I don't really do anything on Fridays. I have 1 class on Fridays. So it's really 4 days a week. 4 plus 4 plus 2. So it's really 10 days. But like some of those days I don't do much either. Let's see. You wake up at 6:30. I really should be waking up at like 6. Because yeah. Wake up at 5. I really should be waking up at 6. I should really stop getting to work late. Sad about the Genshin update in PS4. It's always re-download the whole game in each major update. Oof, that's rough. They should be Delta updates, shouldn't they? Need 2 standard 52 card decks of cards to play Spider. Morning shift people, and I'm here night shift. Yeah, I'm a teacher, so Base Carnet's not a teacher. I'm a teacher. Let's see here. So we can chat. What's up? Spoil Solitaires because you need to make 8 foundations to win, and spiders have 8 legs. That tracks. I guess computer teacher. Good guess, because I am probably the most tech savvy person in the school district. So I am I'm the school's tech lead, I guess. But no, I'm actually the music teacher. I teach general music, band, and other ensembles as needed for athletic bands and stuff like that. We're actually working on figuring out stuff for the winter here coming up. Not like the holidays. That's all already kind of locked in place, but I mean like January, February. We have marching band rehearsals for Disney. Those are coming up. I also have to figure out when I also use the pep band. The days that there's like pep band basketball band for like the high school basketball games, because I use that to come in and film interview videos for our recruitment video. Let's see here. I hate waking up early, but that's because 0 hour exists. I actually liked 0 hour when I was in high school because it allowed me to squeeze in an extra class, and I was one of those kids that was like obsessed with squeezing in as many honors and AP classes as possible. I think I ended up taking 13 AP classes. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13. Yeah, I think it was 13. Let's see here. The dilemma right now is being held by a Scoffier and an F. Who should I take it from and swap it with White Tassel? Are you not able to get another? Music actually, yeah. You're close. Yeah, I do find that most music teachers tend to be the more tech savvy people in their respective schools. This is not always the case.
Taming the beast within
Some teachers insist
tougher.
on using paper writing. It's gonna be great for her because her damage, because most of her damage is another element she absorbed. I think PC is one of your students, right? High school music teacher, I'm guessing. Not ready for marching band rehearsals. Do you know if Pep Band is audition? Pep Band's open to everyone. Pep Band's everyone. Unless you're talking about pit orchestra for the musical. That's odd. Actually, that might not be audition, depending on how many people are interested. I don't know how that's going. For a sec, I thought you'd be an art teacher as well. I mean, I'm good at art. That reminds me, I gotta finish a design for something. Some shirts I gotta finish before. Well, so much for before December. I can't get another. It's a 5-star. Ah, okay. So you only have those two. I mean, which of the two use it more now? Keep it on the one that uses it more, and then find an alternate for the other one, even if you still use them as well. Auditioning for pit orchestra, and I'm gonna do pep band. Yeah, pep band's for everyone. Take Escoffier's probably. You don't know how much I miss marching band. Wait, I realize you're in NA server. Can I add you? Yeah, type in !Hoyo to get my codes for all 3 Hoyo games that I play. So !Hoyo for Genshin, Starro, and ZZZ. I should probably also add Wuwa to that list, even though it's not a Hoyo game. And then... if you also want to add me on Switch, guys, !Switch for my friend code on that. And then, yeah. Add it? Alright, cool. Let me see. Let me just get you down here. What's your name in Genshin, just so I can recognize? Is it the same as your Twitch name? By the way, did I pronounce your name right? Is it Mari Dragneel? Remember when I was bemoaning the prices of upright bases? Turns out baritone sax is much worse.
I'm a little out of
Oh,
practice
yeah.
these
No, when you
days.
get into 5 figures, that's when you're getting into
Any
like, okay, that's
conflicts
how much
around?
some instruments cost.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Mari, cheapest one I can find. Sweetwater's 4.3. Oh, you go through Sweetwater. I usually use Musician's Friend for some stuff, not for a lot of stuff, but like for like piano and stuff like that, and some string instruments. And then for winds, if I'm not going through local shops, which I used to for a lot of things, but the one I used to go to a lot is actually not there anymore. But if I have to go to an online shop for wind instruments, for example, then I'll go through like woodwind, brass wind. I actually gotta go now because I do my math homework. I have 27 minutes till it's due. Yeah, you should probably do that. All right, get some rest. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow too. Remember, I stream every day. This is day 2,593 in a row of streaming, guys. Literally every day. Okay, didn't I mark some other ones on the map that I had to wait till single player? Was this one? No. You use the star. This one, this star is. I just marked this one because that's where Celestia is directly above. I had to triangulate Like basically, like I had to go to like a waypoint and be like, all right, it's in that direction, and let's mark that angle. Marie's is my name on Genshin. Marie's just a nickname. Oh, okay, okay, that's a cool name. Since I hate my math teacher, I like to keep her awake. No, what? No. Yeah, I started Genshin when the game was in 4.0. I actually didn't pull on a limited banner until 4.2. So Farina was my first limited character. But I'd say I've done a pretty good job in catching up since then, because it's been about 2 years now. We've nearly 100% of the game. It's mostly just Liyue and Chenyuvale and the Chasm left. You can see most of that's like close to 90%. Everything else is hundreds. And then we're AR60. There's what, 100 plus characters now? How many do I have? 100 plus playable characters, I should say. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 times 4 is what, 68. We have 71 characters. That's probably about 2/3 of the playable cast. Wait till literally 12 to see if we do our assignments. Just I don't sleep till the assignments that's due is turned in. Pretty sure Inefa has a larger focus on her own damage. I don't think you lose as much just by sticking Favonius on Escoffier. Because your friend wasn't much better. Cheapest baritone sax they offer is 3.9. She's mean to me something as well. She's staying up. Is it like a tough love kind of thing? Here in the Philippines, the time is 1:34 p.m. Okay, so you're 14 hours ahead. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. Oh, you're West Coast? Yeah. I'm in Chicago, where it is currently not only 11:30 p.m., but it's also 14 degrees. 14 degrees, chat. Yeah, Pacific Standard Time, yeah. She sent an email. Get your work in. She wants to go to bed. Yeah, our hope today was to get as much of this as we could to like close to 90%, because then the compass will find the last little, like, you know, the Mora statues or boxes or whatever. But there's still quite a few. Tomorrow, we're basically going to be on Genshin. Tomorrow, again, just kind of prepping. Let's see how many pulls I've got now. What happened in the email? Their teacher yelled at them. Let's see. Okay, 2 intertwined fates plus 3,200. That's 20 pulls. So 22 plus 21. That's 43. So 117. And again, we're getting pulls, guys. Monthlies. Let's go. Monthlies. Monthlies. Let's see. Oh, 217. So we only gained 5 pulls today after all that work. Actually, that's pretty good, given that we don't have any limited events going on. I'm still behind my trend line of where I expected to be by this point, but only by like a handful of pulls. So we're in pretty good shape. So like I said, we have enough to essentially guarantee Varesa when they run. We will have enough to guarantee Colombina when they run, and we should have enough to get Escoffier when they run, even if they run alongside Colombina. I don't expect them to, but I have to plan in case they do. If they run later, even better, because we have more time to save. But we should have, even with enough to guarantee all 3 of those, we should have enough to spare about 40 pulls to try for Yehoda. So we'll pull on Durin's banner in case we can get them, but the main target is actually Yehoda. Don't do assignment till 11:30. Why? Is it not due tomorrow? We'll have to do the assignment till tomorrow. Oh, okay. So Transformers Dark of the Moon happened. Wait, what? How do students afford these things when even an adult like me which waters her eyes at these prices? Well, for things like a Barry Sax, you're often using the school's instrument, at least through high school. When you get to college, you probably even can borrow or rent one from the school as well. But at that point, if you're a Barry Sax player, you probably would buy your own at that point. Yeah, my beginning clarinet, which I used for a long time, actually probably longer than I should have, I think it was around $500 at the time. Nowadays they're probably closer to 1,000 for like beginners because of inflation. But like when I started, it was 500. Then when I upgraded to my E11 buffet E11 clarinet, that was I believe it was a little bit more than 1,000. It was close to 1,000. And then when I upgraded to an R13, not just any R13, but the buffet green line R13, that one I believe was close to 3,500. I think it was 3,500, maybe 3,000, but I thought it was 35. I don't know how much they are now, but these aren't pro level instruments, by the way. These are student grade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait, that's lucky, sort of. Just hey, more procrastinating. Try half right now and half later. Yeah, that would be the responsible thing to do. Should be nice to do my homework. 5 intertwined fates for you tomorrow. Mine's today. Oh yeah, I'm on North America servers. So, question: is baritone sax considered a bass instrument? Yes. So okay. So the bari sax does play the bass parts. They actually mirror the tuba parts typically in wind music. So they are playing the bass instruments, bass parts. Yes, bari sax goes lower than the bass cornet. Yeah. You really want Yehoda? Yeah. Yehoda's like adorable. They're like a younger, less drunk Sitlali, but I love Sitlali too. She's good. I have you hate buffet clarinets? Those are my favorite. Yeah, I'm not doing this homework. You gotta do it at some point. All right, let's see here. So we got 5 pulls out of today. Copy off my friend. Yep, you're sounding like an honor student. Bass clarinet. What kind of math is it? Count your days. I like accent.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
What if it's wrong? ChatGPT. Remember how we talked about how you want to make sure you're setting yourself up for success as an adult? Remember how we talked about that? All right. Let's see who we can send you guys to. I mean, I've been lurking in some Fire Emblem streams, but we're probably going to send you to a Hoyo stream because we're playing Genshin. Who's on? Again, Genshin tomorrow, mostly kind of just prepping for Luna 3. We're not going to play the new Archon Quest until like later in the week, though. I want to give you guys a head start so I don't spoil you guys and stuff. But we are going to try and pull for Yehoda on Durin's Banner Tuesday night once the maintenance is over. Oh, that's nothing base cornet. Maintenance on Tuesday is going to be from like basically all afternoon, so the game will be down. You won't be able to play it. I think it's like 5 p.m. our time ish until it comes out of maintenance at around like 9. Gonna target a 4-star. That's why we're playing on Durin's Banner, because if we get Durin out of it, great. Or if we get a loss to help us guarantee Varesa, even better. Otherwise, we're just building pity. That's fine. Like I said, we have the spare pulls that we can pull for Yehoda. But if we get Durin or a standard out of it, that's fine too. We have the extras right now. I have midlife crisis before I'm 30. When you ChatGPT, you can actually be expelled from college for that. Because I'm joking, I'm actually going to do the assignments. Have a lovely tonight, dreams. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Although, if you guys can stick around for a bit, we're going to do a raid.
I'm a little out of practice these
Spoiler
days.
Shock, welcome in. Tomorrow's December. Yes. Monthly Spoiler
Any
Shock.
conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peace.
All right. Who's on? Let's see. Yeah, because I was lurking in a veil because they're doing Fire Emblem. We can go to... We got a couple options. Let's send you guys to... Don't give us a heart attack. This week is Fate Channel. We should have a Fate Channel soon. Because we have a new Heroes banner on the 4th, which is when I have to do auditions for stuff. All right. I don't think I'll get Venti. Are you gonna try though? All right. If you're a sub, guys, copy the High Papayas. And then if you're not sub, but you have channel points to redeem for the Hildebonk emote, then you can use the old sub raid command. And if you're not sub and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. We're gonna raid over to a Genshin stream. If I can spell the word raid.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
And then, as usual, follow on social media. Join Discord. You guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Again, Genshin tomorrow. Maybe doing a little bit more of this, but I might either start that Fontaine Research Institute quest or Sino's Story Quest Part 1. And then on Tuesday, like I said, after maintenance comes out, we're going to try and pull for Yehoda on Durin's banner. While we're waiting for maintenance to end, I don't know, maybe we do some Star Rail, try and get a few more pulls, try and get Cyrene. We'll see. But yeah, guys, have a good one. Play Genshin tonight too. You should get some sleep because you gotta go to school tomorrow. Alright, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go say hi to Mesa. Peace.
Work will always be there, but you can't be always working. Besides, I already sold plenty of tea this month.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.